In 3, 2, 1.
For sure.
Cheers,
Boy,
buddy.
body. For sure.
Drake, it's good having
Yo.
you on here, man.
For sure, for sure.
We talked about this a little bit in the shop, and we knew how easy this was going to be.
Yeah.
Just because this is a real simple conversation that we already have on the regular.
I know each other for a while.
Yeah. And we both have that same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I think we reach out to a bunch of different people in different varieties, but like we have that same vibe. And so like that's why I came to you, and I wanted you to do this, and I want more people to know who you are and what it is you do.
Yeah.
Before we even dive too deep in the video, one of the things in the last video I noticed is that I curse a lot. A lot. I'm sorry. It's part of my genuine conversation. It's just my natural speech.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I am going to try and tone it down because there are other people here. I don't know how good I can do because the conversation is going to be real, and I'm going to tell you whatever I feel, and I want the same feedback from any and all of my guests. Like, I don't want anything held back. There's no anything on this show. We're just going to talk.
Right.
But I am going to try and tone it down because I counted it out, and there was a lot of cuss words in that. So I'm going to tone it down as much as possible. To get as many people to listen to it without being offended. I don't mean anything bad by the bad words. It's just my culture. It's just the way I speak.
You, so
exactly. So one of the main things, the shop, man. I love the shop. I love the shop.
That was your first time coming through?
That was the first time coming through, man.
Cool, man.
I'm proud of that. I'm so proud for you. Like, I love that, man. We
Yeah.
were in a factory together, sweating and suffering.
Making washer panels? Dryer panels?
Making washer and dryer.
I couldn't stand Whirlpool and Maytag.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't stand
We had to wear the electrostatic vests.
I forgot about smocks.
You forgot about those, man. We had to wear those things every day, and we were supposed to wear some stuff on our shoes that I don't think any of us ever put them on. The smocks were enough.
Like,
yeah,
it was like booties or something.
Yeah.
I remember what they was. Yeah.
they're like little straps that you wore. And we were like we were way younger, so
Way
like.
younger. So you know we wouldn't do it.
Like we were okay with it. We were like, oh, this cool. You know what I mean? But inside we were both like, this isn't really the lifestyle for us, man. And we lost touch for a while.
Yeah.
We lost touch for a good while. And then I heard about your store opening up, and I heard about what you were doing. But you were always into fashion, even when I knew you at the always hardcore. So when you did something like apparel, I was like, this dude knows what he's talking about. Like, he's just doing something that he's already doing, but now for more people. More people get to enjoy that.
I mean, you want people to, you're not going to get people to be all on your style, but you want something that's, you know what I'm saying, that could generate to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not your style, you might be like, everybody wear hoodies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many who don't.
It's Ohio, man. We wear hoodies, man. Yeah.
I don't know too many that don't wear hoodies, so you know you want something that's gonna go to everybody and they feel comfortable wearing it. You don't want nothing that's just gonna be outrageous and like you said, you cussing. I don't want nothing with a whole bunch of cuss words.
Yeah. But first of all, and this. So very important for me to touch on this first. Toledo.
Yeah.
That name was taken out of context at the very beginning, and people focused too much on that dope.
They did, but I wasn't really tripping about that.
I know you weren't, but it upset me because I knew what your intentions were with it. Because we use dope. Like that's dope. That's awesome. And you put Toledo and dope together.
Yeah.
Toledo is awesome. Toledo is dope.
Exactly.
Toledo. That's where it came from.
100%.
And then people kind of misconstrued that at the beginning.
Man, everybody's gonna find something. They're gonna find something.
I know, man, but I'm glad I saw a video of you where you clarified that. And that shows your character real quick because you weren't jumping behind what people were. Oh, it means this. No, man. It means a positive thing. It's what I wanted to like. This is what I feel. I feel our city is dope, and you made a whole apparel about it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Who else from the city gonna create something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody else from out of town gonna say Toledo is dope. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know
we need people here to have that vibe.
Exactly.
And I heard on something on there about Nip being the inspiration, kind of to what.
Nip inspired me so much. It was crazy.
Why?
Just because he took pride in Crenshaw.
He
did.
did.
And then him and Black Sam, like, they was brothers. So it's weird, like, me and my brother did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, And Black Sam, his older brother, you know what I'm saying? Chris, my older brother. So I don't know. I watched the Nip interview, and then when I watched it, like I was just thinking, like, what can I make for the city?
Yeah.
Like I watched this video, he was going through his hood, and like people had it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I want to do something like that.
Yeah.
I want to inspire somebody to want to wear something here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I love it. I love it. I was wearing it today, and somebody at work called me. I was like, "Yo, where did you get that?" I'm like, "That's Toledo." It's beautiful. It's local right here. And I told him right there, go to the store.
Right.
I said, I'm gonna have a podcast with this dude. I said, listen to us, get more information out there, and like that was like your calling, like your thing, because you were already into fashion.
Always.
Love the city.
I love
you
it.
put the two together.
Got to. And I made the word up. That's what made it even crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you just did something that you felt was right. Like nobody can teach you that. That's not something that somebody can say, hey man, you should put this and this together. You dress fine, go do this. Like no.
That's something you just got to either have in you or not have in you.
The city love, I think, is something that people either have in them and don't have in them. And some people have like the city hate.
They got that.
But I don't think they know why. Like I think they just like hear it, so they go with it. Like hey,
you got people that's gonna want to. They gonna want to be a part of something, or they not gonna be a part of something just because other people are a part of something. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I think that's just the city we come from.
Yeah,
and not just to say we the only city like that, but I just think like either you gonna make it, you're not gonna make it. It's always gonna be negative, and it's gonna be positive. If you pay attention to the negative, then you already losing to me, because I don't even think about the negative. I always think about the positive.
I love that. I love that.
Negative,
yeah, and that's how it should be, man. Like that's really how it should be. And like how that was your calling for that. I feel like this was something that I put together to get people like you heard more, because I don't have that fashion sense. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not me. Like that's not what my interest is.
I got you.
You are doing something that you're interested in, and I feel like when you do something that you're interested in, like it just is that much better.
Yeah.
But what I am interested in is the city. I'm interested in the positive people here,
right?
And so I put this together to spread the word about people like you. Like it's awesome that we have that here. Like it's real awesome that we have that here.
Now we got MudTalk. You know what I'm saying?
MudTalks, yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man.
We got that.
Yeah. So how's it been going since you opened up your shop? How did you go about opening the shop? That's what I want to know. I want to know your story. How did this happen?
You want to go before the shop, or you want to?
We go before the shop.
All right, before the shop. All right. Like I said, I watched the Nip interview, like video. It was like a video going through his hood, and then I like, all right, let me put something. I want to put something. I couldn't think of nothing. Then once you get an idea, like I don't sleep. If I get an idea, I don't sleep. Be like, I gotta figure this out. Something gonna click. You know what I'm saying? And it clicked. I just seen the word, man. I don't know how I seen it, but I just seen the word Toledo and dope, add the PE. Now we got dope as the end of the word, you know what I'm saying? So we do that. I remember telling my barber at the time, his name was Tawan. I told my barber at the time, I was like, man, I'm thinking about coming out with a clothing brand called Toledo. He like, what's it called? And then I said it again. He's like, bro, that sounds crazy. So I'm like, yeah, man. I was like, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But the word alone was already like, was gravitating.
You already
to the
knew
word.
It was a creation.
Yeah, like the word just sound crazy itself. So it's and for the city anyway. So I'm like, yeah. But everybody at this point is like people wearing it that's not even from the city. You know what I'm saying? So I come up with the word. I'm working, of course, a factory job like we all work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm working this joint. So every day I'm like, all right, I gotta put something towards Toledo. So I finally draw a logo. Logo trash. The first logo I drew was trash. It was like, I tried to do it like Crenshaw. Yeah. And that's when I had to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tried to do cursive.
You did too much of your inspiration, and it just wasn't
like,
right.
But people were still wearing it, but I'm like, this trash. I got to come up with something else.
It's weird how when you feel something is right, like even the word, when you knew the word was right. And then when you were going for the logo and you were like, you can just kind of feel when things are getting put together right, and you can feel when things are like, they're not authentic, so they don't come out. They're like, and even if other people like that, hey, that's sweet, but like it's not. You're like, it's gonna be better. Just wait. I'm working on something.
Just a sketch, just a rough draft.
Yeah,
you know
it's a rough draft.
Yeah, it's a rough draft. So I remember I made the logo. I got it in vector form. I drew it. Like I don't know what made me use the inspiration of the Olympics. I just wanted the city to feel like we are on top, like you know what I'm saying, Olympic field.
Yeah,
you're the best of the best. You go to the Olympics. So I just wanted this to get us the best.
I love
it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what made me put the words together, how I seen it, but I did. And then I remember putting them on like ringer tees, like with the collar. The collar, that's a ringer tee when the collar's red and then the sleeve at the bottom is red.
Yeah.
And I remember I sent to this dude named Rio. Rio, like he a real fashion dude in the city.
Okay.
Like, he'll get you throwback. He'll get you anything.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
So sent it to him. He posted it. I think I sold out that day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Was it the black and white or what colors was it?
No, they was red and blue. So
red and blue?
I had blue ones with the blue ringer, then I had red ones with the red ring around it.
Okay, nice.
And then it just looked like an Olympic shirt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did that. And then, but I'm selling these like out the trunk of my car while I'm still working.
Yeah.
There's people pulling up to my job. Like people would never know, like people was pulling up to a pharmaceutical place. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was the irony in that. I'm working at a pharmaceutical place. I'm packaging pills. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the irony in it was crazy.
Yeah.
So like I'm packaging pills and stuff. It'll be somebody call me. I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta make this
the
move real
sale
quick. Yeah.
And then go back. You know what I'm saying? So and like one day, like I was at work and it was going off, just going off. I'm like, all right, it's 10 people outside my job.
For real?
In a line, like a drive.
For real?
I'm like, man, go meet me down here.
Y'all gonna get me fired, man. I'm gonna need y'all to move.
I still need this
yeah,
right now.
like I'm still working,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I just have them in my trunk. I had a Monty. I remember I ran out of gas one time trying to get it to everybody. Like it was just so much stuff going on.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah. So that then I after I got like the tees off, I started doing crew necks because it was starting to get cold.
Yeah.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. So I did crew necks. I did a yellow crew neck sweater. I did a photo shoot for it, and then after that, like I just kept messing with this logo. Everybody kept like they liked this logo. You know what I'm saying? So I called my brother. I used to say my brother was in the military, so he would go to like Dominican Republic on vacation, or he would go places. You know what I'm saying? So I just send him stuff. So I had the cursive shirt. That was terrible. That was the one terrible logo. And then I had a Dare shirt before I did the Olympic ring version. And the Dare shirt, which it said Toledo, and then it said Dope, and like where the Dare letters would be, like the D-A-R.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So I did that, and then under there I said in the city, what did I say? In the city where your drug. What did I say? I forgot what I said.
Whatever it was you said.
I can't even remember what it said, but it said something like, in the city where your talent is a drug. That's what it said.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the city where your talent is a drug.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what
beautiful.
Because after that, what did it say on the Dare shirt? Violence and what does it say on the Dare shirt?
I don't remember the Dare shirt.
Drug and resistance.
Resist.
Yeah,
that's
drug
all.
Resistance, something.
Yeah.
And that part I put in the city where your talent is a drug.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So I remember I wore them at this dude. This dude named Jay, he has Rossi. You ever heard Rossi? It's actually right outside of here.
Yeah.
It's a Rossi event. It's like a big party.
No, I haven't heard of it. Okay. So what is it?
It's like a block party. It was like a block party for like art and music and artists. And it's really right outside of here. Like they had it on the street. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I remember me and a couple of my friends just wore them, and then I had like 10 of them in the car. I only made like 15.
Yeah. So
if you got that shirt, it's only like 15 out there, you know what I'm saying? And people wanted them.
Limited edition, just for the people out there. Limited edition,
So I made that, and then I sent it to my brother down, and he was in Virginia, but he would go to D.C. They were so close, they'd go to D.C. He said people in D.C. asking for them. So I'm like, all right, so maybe we got something here, you know what I'm saying? So I made the Dare one, then I made the Olympic one, and I sent that to him. And then he said, they asking for that now. So I'm like, all right. So he like, you want to open a store? I'm like, you think we can? Because that's big. To open.
That's a big decision, man. That's a real big decision. And I gotta realize, like, I gotta take a risk. I gotta cut. I'm gonna have to quit. And take this risk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he like, I'm coming back. Well, he didn't even tell me he was coming back. He just came back because he worked at IT. After that, he was out of the military. Then he started working at IT. So he just moved back. He don't say nothing to me. He just show up one day. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, hey, I'm
back.
thinking
it's like, because he always used to pop in to try to surprise and shit. So I'm like, what you doing? He's like, bro, we about to open a store. I'm like,
I can tell you something right now. I love his attitude.
Yeah, I'm like,
I love his attitude.
And then I'm like, all right, cool. You sure?
Yeah.
He like, yeah, we're gonna open a store. He's like, it's the way that these people wanted. We open a store. I'm like, all right. So we look for like a location. We looking for a location, because that matters. Your location.
It does.
Matters.
It really does. Yeah.
So we looking. We like, bro, we don't want to be too far from the mall. everybody go to the mall if they want to find
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
You know what I'm
that's it.
saying? So we like, all right. So we looked at this one place. It was like down the street from actually where my shop is, but it's closer to DeVoe High School. I mean junior high, where I used to go anyway. So we look at it. It's big though. It's too big actually.
Yeah.
And then they really didn't want to sell it to us. Like
You could just have that vibe.
It's like, this ain't
You're like,
it, Chris.
no, you don't want to
like,
go somewhere where you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Especially from the get, like for something that you want to do and bring positive to get hit with negative vibes.
Exactly. It's like, I'm like, Chris,
I'm good.
It's too big, and they don't really want us here. He like, all right, let's keep looking. So I'm like, do we really need a store? I was like, we could just sell online.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, I do want the feel of somebody coming in, brick and mortar. I want that.
That's
you know
important.
Yeah, I want that feeling. So he like, all right, let's just keep looking. So one day he calls me. He like, bro, I think I found it. I'm like, where? So we pull up. We looking through the windows. Looking at it. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Looking through the windows and shit.
What's
He
in
like,
there?
I'm like, bro, you see this here? He like, bro, I think this is. So I'm all right. I mean, I'm not gonna go against you, my brother. I'm not gonna go against you. So he like, yeah, I think this is. So he called dude. It's vacant. We like, all right, bet, let's do it. So we get the spot. It used to be a vape shop.
Oh, for real?
It was a vape shop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a vape shop. So, and I don't smoke vape. I don't really smoke. So I'm like, So I'm like, all right, well, if you see this, I'm root with you. So we get the vape shop. Dude moves all this stuff out of it. And then after that, like, we just start loading up. So then I come up with another logo before the rings was the one that looked like the Toledo Rockets.
Oh, okay.
I come up with that one.
Yeah, but that one, they're not happy about that one, man. Yeah.
So, but his college kids hitting me crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, what can I do? Can I change it right? I want to keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah, of course.
So they like, so I just like, I'm gonna put it out. We're gonna see what happens. So I get a cease and desist. I'm telling you, I get one. We ain't even opened the store yet. They got pictures of me in it like this.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
So they get I'm like, but the crazy part is it said Toledo, and then it had the rocket going down. It wasn't even going up. The rocket.
You still had the rocket though. You still had the rocket in it, man.
They don't even own the rocket. That's the crazy part.
Oh, they don't?
They leasing it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying
it. All right, we done. We done with that part. The point is, you can't make that shirt anymore.
So,
okay, cool.
I'm talking about I probably had like 4 shirts in the store. They sent me a cease and desist. I'm like, all right, we're done. Alone.
We ain't
even going. I ain't going with it.
Why?
It's like I'm just now starting.
Yeah.
So if that's y'all, all right, I got other.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to start off your business with dealing with this other negative stuff.
No,
What
sense does that make? Like,
I haven't made money yet. I need to make money for you to sue me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a risk now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you're already in a predicament where you could be losing major money. Now, if you could lose money and get sued, well, that says, I can't deal with that. That's -0. That's worse than 0. Right. Yeah, no.
So I'm still working my job, mind you. Like, this is like, we opened the store in April 6th, April 7th. So this is March. So I'm still working my job. I worked my job up till like May.
Okay.
And I really quit my job because it was like, dude was having me do some wild stuff. Like, I was, like I said, I was packaging pills, and then I like, you know how you try to move to another job, like transfer, bid on something else. I bid on something like working on medicine carts. So I was going to like homes and stuff. That was depressing. Seeing people I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like,
I don't want to see this.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to deal with this.
It made me fear getting old.
Yeah.
For real. I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt like, oh, nah, G.
Just to change it up on you for a second, I seen the story of this old lady who she got old and she didn't want to go to like a nursing home, right?
Yeah.
And she found it cheaper to go on a cruise ship than it was to go into a nursing home because at the cruise ship they change your sheets every day. You get the food included, and you get to visit places, and you're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
So it was cheaper for her to be on the cruise ship and get all her stuff done. She's been living on the cruise ship for years, bro.
She's smart as
so you fear getting old. I'm like, I'm gonna be like that one. I want to be like that, man. Yeah, I know. That's a fantastic plan.
That's crazy.
I hope they don't change the rates now that they're hearing this. But man, I was like, that's a good plan. I like that a lot.
Great plan.
Yeah.
So I'm in the nursing home. I'm like, all right, but I always looked at every job, even when we worked at the factory together. I always looked at every job as a stepping stone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did too. I thought that we had that in common.
Yeah,
we were there, but we were like,
forever.
what's next? Like, what do we do next? And even when we were looking for what's next, it's like, what can we build for ourselves?
Even
Like, we'll work another job.
We would try to use whatever we was at work, like, to try to make something better for us. Like, hey, you think we can use these extra? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Anything, man. Just to build something for us. I think we always looked for that anyways. Yeah.
Because we knew like this was not gonna be the end goal.
No. There's a lot of people that are stuck.
Should know
you know
that.
what? I say stuck a lot. Like, people are stuck in their jobs.
Yeah.
But I think people are comfortable with that. And I had a conversation with somebody else about this. Some things don't work for everybody. So like how you went out and you risked everything to start this up.
Yeah.
Some people will not do that.
Right. And I've had great jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had jobs where you should be complacent. You know what I'm saying?
I had jobs that paid me very well, and I wasn't happy.
Satisfied.
I wasn't fulfilled.
Yeah,
I wasn't
satisfied.
fulfilled, and I don't think money can replace that. I don't think money can do anything about that at all.
I would take a pay cut if I'm happy doing something I'm doing.
I did take a pay cut.
I
I'm
definitely
so happy. I'm so happy though.
Yeah.
Like, your lifestyle changes. Like,
changes.
you don't realize how depressed you are when you do stuff for money and you
wake
have
up
the money.
every morning.
But it's kind of like a dirty money.
Yeah.
So you just spend it on stuff to try to make you happy and like do something like to make you feel good,
Right,
which is a momentary like endorphin release where you're like, I got this new this new that.
buying all the
but like,
kicks.
why? I'm going like, I don't understand it.
But
And
you'll start sacrificing a pair of kicks for something you really want to do.
exactly. Easy.
You know what I'm saying? If I really want to do this, I don't care about shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get that in the back end. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But yeah, factories, like, I just knew it was a stepping stone. We all, like, our mindset was just like,
It was great money though.
Great.
Honestly, like,
I had a job, bro. I was working at Davis Bessie, nuclear plant, for like,
Homer Simpson.
you did? Like, I'm working there for 6 months. I probably saved up like 15 bands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, this is easy.
Yeah.
But I'm working 612s.
Yeah, I know. You have no. I was just
I'm
about to.
working
I
I
was
calling
just.
Webbies, like,
I was-
612s, bro. I was like, man, I could do another Webby.
I was just about to ask you that. Like, what do you do though? You're saving the money because you're working all the time.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, and sometimes you work
girlfriends
so
that don't-
much that you can't even spend the money in the depression. You're just like, I'm too tired. I'm going to sleep.
tired.
I'll go work tomorrow.
I gave every check to my girlfriend at that time. Gave every check, like, just hold on. Because I planned on moving anyway.
Yeah.
I moved to Charlotte for like 9 months. So I planned on moving. Like, I was like, all right, stack it. Just hold every check for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not spending it. I'm waking up. I got to
You
work
can't spend it when you're at work all the
Bro.
time. It's impossible.
I'm working 612s. So only day I had off was Sunday.
That was our old factory job. I don't want to mention the name,
Oh,
but our old
I'm not
factory
giving-
job
but
was
it was-
712s.
Yeah.
You remember that? Where we were like,
Yeah.
what are we
That's why the
doing with our
612s
lives?
actually felt
yeah.
cool. Like,
So they gave me a day off. Yeah.
Terrible.
Can you imagine our mindset that we thought that was okay?
Money was the only
Yeah,
thing
we were
cared
like
about.
712s. You know how much money I'm gonna make,
Exactly.
and that was our only focus. And
Focus.
again, this works for some people. I don't want it to sound like I'm hating
No,
on the people that are doing that.
no,
So
no.
like, I don't want it to sound negative.
just
But
saying
for
it's
me,
something else
and when I was young, it did work, I guess. But for me, like right now, you tell me 712s, and I'll be like,
I will work another 12. I mean, I work a 12 for myself.
for
I'll never
for
work
yourself,
another,
right?
I'm never working another 12
I've done a lot of work with this and like
Yeah.
editing and all that stuff
Deleted
and like
scenes,
and
they
like
don't see all that.
exactly
They
and
don't
like
see
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll be up all night. I'll sleep like probably 3-4 hours, get up
But
and
you
go to
did it
work
for
and get my
you,
job.
though.
But I'm like, I'm doing it for me, so like I'm okay with that. Like I'm completely okay with that. But to go out and work 12 hours for somebody else for 7 days a week, I'll never do that again in my life.
Another company?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen. It's
over.
really not gonna happen.
I work 612s for you before
Yeah.
I work for somebody.
For somebody, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not-
It's
I
not.
just
It's just
can't.
you don't feel it anymore. I think we're older now. When we
Yeah.
were young, all I thought is
Money sign.
yeah, money sign. How do we
Yeah,
make it? And
yeah.
to us, making it wasn't like what we're doing. We're adults now. We're
Yeah.
having a different kind of conversation,
Yeah, yeah,
and we have a different vibe. But back then, is how do we make it? We make money.
Yeah.
And,
And
that
you
was
got-
that was it.
You
That-
have, like, I had a kid at 18, 19. So I'm like, I got to provide.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
where your head goes.
yeah.
I got my son too,
Right
man.
before
So
we
I
started-
understand that. Yeah,
Right before I started, I think you was there before me.
I was there before you. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
So right before I started, my son was born like a day before. I remember I think I worked 2 days. I worked 2 days at the job.
Uh-huh.
And then my son was coming. I'm like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so
I was like, why is this dude getting all these days off? He just started. That was a factory, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, he was cool. Now I don't get to kick it with him, man. Like what happened here, man?
And I'm like, how do I tell them? Because, but I didn't know it was stuff like that where you can get,
We weren't used to that. Yeah, we're young. We were like, what? FMLA? What? Like, what? Yeah, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to miss it for anything, man.
So my son comes. My son is born on Labor Day. That's the crazy part. Like my son's mother went on Labor Day, like I said, 2010. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, I gotta get a job. You know what I'm saying?
You have to work. You have to provide. That's your main focus.
We was getting paid at that time. It was cool.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, at that age with that much money, you're like, all right, man.
Yeah. And then I had to make a decision to either move to where she was at because she was in college, or keep this job. So obviously, I'm like, we can't raise our kid off love.
Yeah. You need money.
I gotta stay here. So
isn't it crazy how stupid we were when we were young? Sorry, but that's stupid. But at the time you don't
it
exactly.
Makes sense at the time. It really
makes
does.
Absolute 110%. I would have agreed with you 110%. Now both of us looking back at both of us, we're like, bro, what do you? Like, what do you could have found something, man? Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah,
but
you live and you learn.
You trying to figure it out. You trying to figure it out. That's all it is. You ain't no manual.
It's a process, man. Ain't no manual for this. There really isn't.
The manual tell me.
Where the cheat codes in this manual, man? Look in the back of the book. There's cheat code. There's no cheat codes in life, man.
I can't put the double L's in and get a gun. Like, you know what I'm
but at least us, we learn. Some people don't learn. Some people just keep on a cycle and a cycle. And I know people way older than us who are stuck on that loop where they're like,
it's complacent.
They're like, I picked up overtime. I'm making that money.
I'm about to boil out.
But like, what? Like, what are you doing with your life though? Like, what impact are you having on society? What are you doing outside of? Do you love what you're doing? Because if you love what you're doing, do it all you want.
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense.
If you love what you're doing,
like making cars or
do it, whatever it is. I don't care. Do it. If you love it, there's some people who just like working. They don't even care what it is. They're like, I got a job, and they work real good. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that there are. I've seen those people. Have you seen them? They're just at work, like just working, like whatever they want.
With them.
They're cool. I understand that. That's cool. But if you don't love what you're doing and you're happy that you're working because you're gonna get more money out of it, then you're doing something wrong with your life. And I know people older than us that still live that way, and they don't realize that that's not what life is about, man. Life is not about money. Life is about doing something that you believe in, or that you have some kind of faith in, or something that you want to see grow. Then aim towards that. And they don't see that.
You know who makes me feel like that? I don't know if that's how he really feel, but you remember dude Juan at the
that's exactly who I was thinking of in my head, bro. Bro, that's when I said that's who I was. That's who I had going through my head. That dude just loved working, man. That dude just loved working. Fantastic, phenomenal worker. One of the best workers. I don't care what you had him do. He nothing, but he was the best worker regardless.
I would count everything on Juan. If I had a company, I need Juan.
Yes, I need him. For what? Anything. Whatever position is open, I want that guy to do it. He'll learn it and he'll do it better than anybody else.
He'll do it better than they even thought.
Exactly. Like there's people like that'll do a job and they're happy to do a job.
That's all positive.
Love.
That's all positive. I just didn't see that for myself.
No, not in those conditions, not in those things, not in any of those conditions where it was like where you felt forced.
I like clothes too much.
Yeah.
I liked it way too much to be like, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go try making a car or building up a car or making washers, and dryers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just. And then, did you go to? I don't want to say the name, but did you go to the other place with me?
I did. We was at the other place. I was at the other place for years.
Was you?
Yeah.
You see, they got.
I was at the other place for like I know.
That was my fault.
Yeah. I got good positions at the other place, and I made a lot of money at the other place. A lot of money, and then I started working crazy hours, and I started kind of going like crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was like I started finding myself being more rude and like
because Bro,
like lashing out.
in the morning.
Yeah, bro.
It's just,
No, I had to switch shifts. I worked first shift for a year, second shift for a year, third shift for a year, first shift for another year.
Never do third.
And I don't mind it when I think I'm doing something positive, but then I realized that it wasn't fair anymore. There were things being done that I didn't agree with.
Yeah.
Maybe it was fair for the company.
Of course it was
you know what I'm
fair.
saying? Yeah. Exactly. But I was seeing some things that I didn't agree with, and I got to the point where I didn't feel happy with what I was doing. And I respect the company because I feel like they had great benefits. Like, it's
Everything.
a phenomenal company.
Yeah, that's why I won't
Just
say name.
not for me. That's why I'm not saying the name either.
Because I won't say hey.
I'm not hating on them.
Yeah.
I think they're a phenomenal company. But it's not for me. And if it's not for me, I'm only gonna damage something that I'm doing without my heart in it.
It's a personal thing. It's
Yeah,
nothing,
so let me step away from it and do something else. Exactly. I'm blessed. I got a job. You work for yourself, so you're golden. I got a job where I got hours and I got to do whatever, but I love my job. I got lucky where I work doing something that I like to do. It's already doing something that I like, and I'm getting paid for it.
Right.
So I'm golden. And then now I got
you always been in that type.
Yeah, but when I did the factory, you know what I'm saying, I was like tired. I don't want to do anything. I'm done.
Nothing into your pot.
Exactly. So now that I'm doing something that I love, it's giving me an energy to do something else that I love, which is this. And I found out that I'm in a good position that, like, just because of the circumstances of my life and all the stuff that I've done and all the mistakes and all the learning path, I won't call them mistakes, all the learning that I've done over the years, I've met a lot of people in a lot of different positions that have the same ideas as I do. Yeah. And I thought everybody knew people like you or people like some of the other guests that I've had and will have. Like, I thought people already knew this. And I realized they don't.
No.
And then I was like, why don't they? I was like, they need to know this.
You got to figure out your opportunity. You got to see where your opportunity is at.
So, but that's why. So this was where I was like, maybe I can
give a platform.
Yeah, I can let people know the people that I know that I think are so positive and so good, like so loving of the city, and I can spread that. Like I this is perfect for that. Like this is absolutely perfect for that. So it worked out for me in the end that I get to do something I love, and also on my side hustle, I'm doing something that I love. Like I'm so happy with it, man. It's a good positive vibe, man.
Yeah. That's why I respect this, man.
I think we went off topic with the store.
We definitely
we did.
Off topic. We definitely went off topic. We crazy off topic. But all right, so let's get back to off topic. After UT stuff, after the University of Toledo, whatever, cease and desist, I made that shirt. Now the rings, that's all everybody wants is the rings, like I said. Posted it, Rio posted it. Once Rio shared it, I sold out on the ringers.
Nice.
So now we got the store. Me and Chris like, all right, we got to get it now. We got to get inventory. Inventory is key. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to figure out what sizes do I get in this person's size? What sizes do I get in their size? What's going to sell? What's not going to sell?
Stepping stone of the work that we did.
Basically.
It taught us a lot about inventory, about what we should keep in stock, what is a waste of money, all those kind of things.
That's why I say factories aren't bad.
They're not bad. They teach you if you pay attention, and if you actually doing what you're doing, you're not gonna learn anything. But they have a lot of good culture that it works out in your business perfect. It works out perfect.
5S. How many times you did some?
Yes, I don't know what the 5S stands for, but
I used to when I had
sustain, sweep. There's some other ones in there.
The ones I knew.
That's it. There's 3 more of those. But it's a good culture overall. Like it's a real good culture to maintain.
And then you meet people. You meet people at different ages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It wasn't nothing but high school in different ages.
In different ages,
like,
yeah.
You know how many scandals, like rumors. Oh my God!
It's a big old high school, man.
It's a big high school. That's how I looked at it. Like I got people, I'm classmates that should be principals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, but so we get to the store, we did inventory. Like, all right, inventory's that's the next thing. So you know what I'm saying? So started ordering hoodies and T-shirts and what colors. You know, well, you was only getting the multicolored logo at that point. Yeah. I wasn't doing nothing else. Then I'm trying to cut out the middleman.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out.
How can I?
That's all Nip to
me. Go direct to the source,
you know
and how can I get this product out?
That's all me listening to Nipsey. Like,
that's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we all have that. Well, not all, but I have that person that I listen to that inspires you, and it's like kind of pushes you forward. Yeah. And so Nip was that person for you.
Nip and Fabulous are like my two favorites.
Oof, I know Fabulous is that top.
Nip and Fab is like my two. Like Fab was first. Then I listen to Nip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, them are my two favorite. Because Fab would tell you, like, how to be. He was fly. Like, that's just how he was.
That was it. He's on fly. This is it.
But he never said nothing negative neither. Like, he put things in clever ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's I always looked at that. I think that's how I created Toledo. Like, trying to put something in a different way,
yeah. It's something you already know, but putting it in perspective for other people. Exactly.
And putting it in perspective, like, I ain't never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Fab and Nip, them was like always my two favorite rappers. So then, and Drake, of course, but that was later.
Well, that's a whole nother thing. But your main inspirations for moving forward
because
in the business
that
you're
caption
doing.
From Fab in a heartbeat, like, because they all up here. I didn't listen to so much Fab, like
I know you did. I remember you listening to way back then, listening to all that
so
stuff.
Much Fab, bro. So it'll be that soul tapes, all that. But anyway, I would listen to Fab and Nip, and then like it just kept me motivated. And then, like I said, we did the shirt. Like, we start getting inventory. You got to get your right sizes, all that stuff. And then after that, it's like figuring out what people really want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you get a machine, like the machine we got, crash on you. Because you think that's the best way to go. You seeing, like, we got a $20,000 machine.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we financed it, whatever. $20,000 machine. It's not. First, we start doing other people's stuff. We wouldn't even focus on Toledo no more. We start doing other.
You got a machine that you can do multiple
everything.
stuff. Yes.
You can do everything. So we need some income to come in.
Yeah.
Why not do everybody?
Absolutely.
You know I done did graduation T-shirts.
Nice.
I done did other people logos.
Yeah.
I done did all type of stuff. But now I'm more in the business of not focusing on Toledo anymore.
Yeah.
You're just coming to Toledo, but you're not getting nothing Toledo.
You lost focus for a little bit.
You're not getting Toledo. You're getting shirts that everybody else, but they making money. I'm making money too.
You're making money, but like you're making them more money.
Exactly.
Like you're making.
I'm back in the factory. I'm making the company money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't right. Yeah, something not right.
And then like the machine kept messing up because that's how I was cutting the middleman out. We just get our own machine.
Yeah.
So the machine was.
But you couldn't cut the middleman out if the machine don't work. You're losing your middleman. Yeah.
You're getting a machine from Cali that works in Cali. It don't work over here because it get cold here. You know what I'm saying? So
the temperature difference between here and Cali.
We had to keep the machine a certain temperature. It's snowing. It's cold as machine like. You killing me, like
I don't work in this weather. I don't understand.
Where are y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this ain't where I work.
Yeah.
So you got that. You got to keep the humidity in the room a certain way.
Oh
I had
man,
to do all this stuff to try. I was boiling pots of water to keep the humidity. Bro, I was doing all types. Like, people really don't know. Like, I was doing so much.
People never said. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah. People don't see the work that you put in to do all the things that you're doing. They only see the outcome. But some of that is funny. Yeah,
it's
some
funny
of it's
now.
Like, it's fun now. But you're suffering when you're doing it. You're like, this is what is this?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad right now.
I quit my job to boil water.
Man. So it's a $20,000 machine that's not working.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Not working. My brother, like I said, he holding it down for us though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he like, bro, it's gonna work. He's staying positive. I remember I took a picture. Like, the machine went down on me 3 times, bro. And every time we gotta call somebody from Cali to come fix it. Cause they only have 2 people to fix it.
They have to come here from Cali then.
Exactly.
They gotta take a plane here. Do they charge you for all of this work that they do?
I think that
it better be under warranty, man. I was gonna say that's gonna cost a pretty penny if they gotta fly all the way out here to do all that.
And I'm still working my job until May. I quit my job in like May of what's it? I want to say 2018. I think I quit my job May of 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, because Nip album came out February of 2018. I remember. Yeah, I quit my job.
I'm so weak that you remember your date based off his album dates.
Because I remember
that's to drop down. This is inspiration.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use this as fuel and go do my thing. Yeah.
So yeah, May 2018, I quit my job. I'm all in now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no turning back at that point.
No, but this machine is like killing me. So I remember it be running good. They come, it's running perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's DTG, so it's direct to garment, which means it was in the shirt, so you couldn't feel it. That's why we went with it. We
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
in the shirt.
It's in the shirt. So, but it would work great on whites, like light colors.
Yeah.
Terrible on dark colors. So like
Something wrong. Yeah, something wrong.
Come out like blurry, like come out dull.
Yeah.
I can't sell this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You're trying to
And
sell
I'm
a
all
quality
about- yeah,
product.
I'm all
You
about
know what I mean?
quality,
Like you
'cause-
want to sell something that you are proud of.
Exactly. My favorite
and-
designer in fashion was Ralph Lauren. I used to always wear polo. That's all I used to.
I remember.
Yeah, I wear it to work.
I remember. Yeah.
So, like, I always thought about quality. Quality was always, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm doing DTG thinking this is going to be better quality because it's in the shirt. But, man, I'm talking about that machine went down probably on us like 6 times. 6 times in crucial points, too. I remember we had a
It's
job.
never at an easy point.
It was at a crucial point. We had a job to do a radio station. Do they things. Machine goes down. I had my brother take a picture. I'm like, take a picture. I want you. He like, bro, we're up right now. I was like,
Exactly. Take a picture. Remember this moment.
I want you to remember this.
Mm-hmm.
We got to remember this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to take pictures when it's good.
Yeah. Take a
bad.
picture when it's bad. We won't share it, but keep it for our man.
Yeah. I think I posted that. Like, I'm going down right now. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we went through, like I said, the machine really, I probably would be really on top if the machine didn't do what it did, but it's a learning curve. That's me and my brother ain't never ran no business.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So we just learning. Everybody, like you said with this, we learning, bro.
Yeah.
So
Every once in a while on here, like I get so nervous about what happened the first time.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's that say? Is it recording? I'll be like, talk. Let me look at the green lines over there. I want to make sure this is working because I get nervous. Like, because this is all, people see the good again, but they don't see all the, like, the struggles that, like, traumatize you where you're like, something may be wrong right now. Like, I don't know what it is, but something maybe, you get traumatized from those learning experiences where you're like, everything's good. No, I got this. And then something just, you're like,
But then when you go through it again, you're like, oh, that ain't.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, and that's where you're like, okay, we need to do this. We need to get around to doing this. And instead of like the first time where you're like,
yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
You're like, it's over.
Done?
I quit my job and I'm broke. I'm done. It's over with.
Done.
But instead you look at it as, all right, this is messed up. Last time I can take these steps. I'll do this. We'll get by. Let's hurry up and get this done.
Yeah,
and you have a plan.
Yeah, you know now.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about failing. That's the beautiful thing about failing.
Yeah.
You learn from that. Well, I hope you do.
You better. You better. You're not going to do nothing. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always believed in, like, every time you fail, like, it's something good comes out of it.
Okay, so everything. I love that sentiment because I think people are scared of failure, man. Yeah. I feel like people and I've had this conversation with many people. Yeah. People are scared of failure because when failure is the best teacher that there is, as long as you learn
from it.
As long as you learn, because some people are just
this wall.
keep failing, and you're like, why haven't you learned yet? Like, dude,
That's
like,
right.
what is going on with you?
You can't keep doing that.
Every time I've done something wrong, I look at it and I keep moving. And
you gotta find something.
And here's the thing: some people get scared or they get stuck there and they stop and they're like, I don't know, man. It's better that I don't.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Go.
Yeah.
Fail harder. Fail harder, bro.
Exactly.
Fail and do whatever it is you think
you can get back up.
Exactly.
Fail.
Dude, the worst case scenario is you start over from scratch.
Exactly.
I've started from scratch how many times? I ain't where that don't scare me anymore, man.
You know how many factory jobs I had? Do you really know how many factory
jobs? Too many. I'm gonna guess that.
I swear to God, I think I'm in like the 20s.
For real?
Factory jobs.
No, that's excessive, bro.
I think
that's
I'm in
excessive.
I think I'm in the 20s.
That's excessive. That's knowledge, though.
Yeah.
That's knowledge. You didn't see.
Because I always knew I wasn't going to be here. Fire.
Yeah, okay. Fire me. Okay, bye-bye. I'll get another job.
I know I will.
You know why? Why are some people scared of trying something and, like, they would never be able to get another job? Like, say your clothing line failed.
Yeah.
You could go get a job.
Easy.
So why would you not risk.
Why would you not put so much into that?
Yeah, like put your all into it. Like put your all into it,
because
your heart and soul, and that's gonna shine through.
Jobs
and
gonna be here
very
forever.
worst case scenario, there's plenty of jobs out there, man. There's plenty. You can go get another job.
You wanna do.
No, but you can build up like you did the first time, and you can start something else that you want to do, or the same thing in a different approach.
Exactly.
But at least take that risk. Where some people just suffer in their job. They're like, I don't like it, but I need a job. Like, yo, there's plenty of jobs out there. Maybe even another job that you might like. Go do that. At least be happy with yourself, even if you're not trying to do anything big, because some people don't want to affect the world or change anything. They don't want to do all that. And that's okay. That's okay. Like whatever it is you want to do, be happy though. Don't live life miserably. Like I need this to pay my bills that I hate to like what is that? Like why are you invested in doing something that you're not invested in? Yeah, exactly. No, well that's not what we were born for. If I do anything on this earth, I got to make some kind of an impact, some kind of a change, some kind of a and I talked this on the last one. If anything that I do makes a change, I hope it's a positive thing and not a negative thing, because that negative can have a domino effect and take some stuff down. If there's something I do that changes the world, or at least has a little bit of an impact on the world, I want it to be a positive thing, man. I want people to look at it and be like,
just doing this.
Yeah.
Like somebody you can inspire a kid, like, you know what? I want to have conversations with people too.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this is all we're doing. Like this is what makes this like so. The hard part is the technical stuff. The easy part is me talking to you, and we're both talking about something that we believe in. It's literally on your shirt, man. It's literally like I've known you for a long time. It's real easy to do this kind of stuff. I think more people can find that. Like I want to be inspiration for people to find that, man. Like go do that. And like if you want to know more about anybody on here, there's ways to reach us. That we're all right here in the city, man. We're like the city is not huge. It's not too small. The city's here.
Pull up to the store. I'm gonna give you all the game.
Yeah, like everything. Yeah, exactly. We're here. We'll teach. We'll talk, and we'll guide you. If there's resources that we don't have, we'll guide you in the right direction for those resources. That's all I want is for us to be able to do that.
People came to my store like, yeah, man. It'd be kids. It'd be like 18, 19. They don't know what they want to do yet.
Yeah.
Man, how'd you get started? I'm gonna give you everything I know. I'm not gonna shade you from nothing because I want you to make it too.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to be, oh yeah, man, he kept everything sealed. He didn't want to help nobody. Why would I
want all of us to succeed, man. I really want everybody in the city to succeed. That's why I want to do this. Like I already feel like we are successes, but like we're not known enough.
No.
There's
and
too,
I don't
there's
really
too
care about being
much.
known.
No, I don't care about being known, but there's people out there that don't see the positive thing that you're doing. It's not about you being known. It's not about me being known. No. I'm just a person doing it. I'm just the face. Like it's not me in particular.
Yeah, I got you.
But I'm the person who's just like bringing the other people to bring the attention. Exactly. It could be anybody doing this. It could be literally anybody. Like it's just I didn't see anybody doing it. I want it to be done, so I started doing it. There's nothing more to it than that. The same with your position. You just realized that you wanted to do something.
Only thing we had for the city was mud hens, rockets, walleye, all that.
But hey, okay, time out. Bring it back. Before mud hens, nothing. And the mud hens then brought the walleye because it was the storm. But
Storm was actually, they should have kept going because that shit was like way hard.
Yeah, but it was a small stadium. It was an old stadium, so it was the old. There ain't nothing wrong with the Storm. I'm not hating on the. You know what I'm saying? But downtown when everything started coming, it was bigger, it was better. It was we're gonna do this. We didn't have anything at all. The Mud Hens came. That was dope, man. The Mud Hens logo, just the Mud Hens logo. You like, that's our team. That's our team. It's crazy. And the championships we won, the players that we had, that kept going. We kept losing players to Detroit left and right, bro.
Because that was a farm team.
I was like, hey, what? I know. I worked at the Mud Hens for a long time. I worked at the Mud Hens for years. Did you forget about that? Oh man, I loved working at the Mud Hens. That was a fantastic job. People just came to have a good time. Like it was all love. Like it was all love.
I think I might have been the first dude to wear a walleye jersey.
For real?
Hockey jersey?
Yeah.
None of us wearing that shit.
Nobody was wearing any of this stuff. Hey, that's outrageous to say nowadays because nobody. There's so many fans. There are some hardcore fans out there right now.
And that's the crazy. Like my girl worked for. I think she worked at the Mud Hens. Like,
okay.
So I'm like, she got a discount. I'm like,
let me get that.
Jersey.
Bro, I had hats, jerseys, everything. I got discounts too. It's employee discounts, man. Yes, I got all the Toledo stuff. Give me that.
I got the Mud Hens jersey, said Toledo across it. Then I got the walleye. I'm like, ain't nobody wearing hockey jerseys. And like I said, fashion, like I used to watch old Snoop videos. Snoop have on Pittsburgh Penguins, you know what I'm saying?
He representing all that stuff, man.
And he didn't even live in Pittsburgh. He have LA Kings though, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm like, and I always like hockey jerseys. I liked how they stopped like right here.
Yeah, they're different. They're different because you don't see it anywhere else. It's there. It's there.
Yeah, so I always liked it like that. So I wear soccer. I probably was the first person to wear soccer jerseys a lot here. I used to wear all the different stuff that I feel like they wouldn't people wear.
You had a different fashion sense though. You was trying to do something different but good. You
And then a jean jacket fix everything. Jean jacket. You ain't got nothing going right. Put a jean jacket on.
Put a jean jacket on.
I'm telling you, put a jean jacket on. It'll help you. They don't care what you got on. You like put a jean jacket on. It'll help you.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So we keep getting.
Of course.
I do that. I already did.
Got a lot of editing to do.
Yeah, no, ain't no editing. People gonna get this straight live. Like this is the comments. This is what I love about this is I don't have a boss. I'm my boss. Like
my brother thinks he's my boss.
That's normal though. Y'all gonna go back and forth.
Man,
that's a normal. Y'all brothers, man. That's a normal dynamic. That's a normal, and that's great for the business because here's the thing with that. If anybody gets stuck in their point of view too hard, that could be a very bad thing. And you got that other dude to be like, "Hey, shut up. We need to do this." Like he can change it up on you.
My brother argue so much.
That's good though.
He'll come in there like I'll be like, "Bro, get this." And normally he don't go against me when it comes to clothes. But say he orders something, I say, "Why would you order?" And then sitting there for like 2 months, I'm like, "Told you." Like, you know what I'm saying? But then he'll order something.
But if it sell out though,
then he'll look at me like, "Oh yeah."
I told you.
It happened with hats. Yeah. Somebody like I don't wear it, so certain that I won't wear. Like he got some hats that had the Velcro.
Okay.
Velcro. Like, bro, what is this? Like, why did you order this? I don't know. I just
want to try it. Yeah.
That's what he's good at. He'll order without running it through me. Now he won't.
But you know what? That's good though, because you gotta try that stuff. Because what if it hit?
It did hit. So now look, he look at me like he knows. You know what I'm saying?
I told you.
He ain't got a fashion look in his body, but he you know what I'm saying? It's crazy,
you took a lucky guess and it worked out though.
Man.
But he took the chance where you were like, nah, man.
I never go that road.
Yeah, well, did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Exactly.
It worked.
So you need those different perspectives. So it's good that you got both of you kind of fighting each other. Like it's good to have that other person that disagrees with you.
Challenge me.
No, yeah, they're good.
He gonna challenge me. That's my dude. But
that's a good thing though.
Argue.
Yeah, that's constructive criticism is what that is. Man.
Yeah, he'll say like.
Yeah.
I'll go in the back.
The eye rolling.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. And then go do something different.
Yeah. What about the I was sending you? You wouldn't give me no advice then. You know what I'm saying? But now, me and my brother didn't because my brother, like I said, he went to the military. So 10 years, he was gone from the city for 10 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he'd come back, we was close.
Yeah.
So then you go to the military, you know what I'm saying? And then
when did he go to the military?
He didn't see me graduate, and that was 2008. So I want to say around. He graduated 2005. I want to say 2007.
2007?
2007, he went to the military.
Somewhere in that area.
Yeah, he went to the Air Force. And
nice.
He went to the Air Force. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's 10 years. He meeting best friends.
It's awesome.
And I'm like, I know this. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you got to realize it's a gap now.
Yeah.
So he come back. I know my brother. We know all the childhood we went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But people grow.
People grow.
Grow.
He didn't experience all type. In Afghanistan.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't.
That changes your whole perspective on some things, man.
So when we meet back up, I'm 20. Let's see, how old am I when me and my brother meet back up? I'm 26, 27.
Yeah.
Chris is 30, 31.
Yeah.
So I'm like.
Two different lives, though.
Two different lives.
Two different lives altogether.
Had a kid, you know what I'm saying? We don't know her yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get closer, and me and her get tight.
Yeah.
I got my niece now. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
Got a nephew. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Crazy. So, but you don't know him as a person anymore because it's 10 years. He didn't experience so much.
Yes. Yeah, but here's the
And I've
beautiful
been
part.
here.
You know the base of who he is.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
you know who he is
walking-
down to, like, as
The
a
morals.
person.
The
the
morals,
the
the
morals,
character.
the
Yeah, yeah.
solid of who he is.
Grew
But
up-
all the rest of it,
Yeah.
it's completely changed now.
Yeah,
Now his
because
perspective's done changed. Everything's changed.
Everything.
Where he's still the same person base-wise, but
Yeah.
he knows some stuff.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
seen some stuff,
Exactly.
man.
It's
Yeah.
certain that I wouldn't even think about. He would
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as kids, we waking up.
Yeah,
watching
you just
X-Men and
kids.
shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
we did.
It's
You know
different,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, like, so he's always gonna have that type. We always
Yeah.
gonna have that type. But yeah, we used to, man, when we first started the store, I'm talking about yelling at each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yelling like,
Back to the kid days. Back to the.
man. I'm talking like your big brother come in, you
Yeah.
watching something, your big brother come in and turn the channel.
It's like, what?
Yeah,
you,
like,
you can't
you
change
see-
that. I'm watching something. Then the fight started. And
Yeah,
yeah,
you didn't see I was watching
yeah,
this, huh?
yeah. You didn't.
Like you didn't see my eyes.
You didn't.
You're like, come on, bro. So yeah, we used to fight so much,
yeah.
man. But we had both our parents,
Yeah.
so there was always balance. So we always had a balance. Like I've always had my dad, I've always had my mom. Never,
That's beautiful.
yeah, I always had both of
That's
them.
beautiful.
So, yeah.
Not everybody experiences that.
No,
Not everybody
no,
experiences
no. So
that at all. That's a
I
very lucky thing.
definitely-
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You talked about family a lot when we were at the factory. I would love that.
Yeah,
I love that. I love
everything.
love that. Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's where you
awesome.
come from.
Yeah,
It's
it
all
really
where you
is.
come
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And then where you come from, what you give out after that. Because you have the opportunity
you can
to
spread
you can
negativity
spread
or you can-
anything, man.
Yeah,
Even
easy.
coming from that, from any direction, like it can go either way.
Yeah,
No matter what your circumstances are, you can be in good circumstances and turn out not such a good
Yeah,
person,
because
or a
you
very
didn't
good
want to.
person, and vice versa. So
Yeah.
for you to come from that
Yeah.
and then offer that back out is it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I mean that's where you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah,
about where
yeah.
you want to go.
That's
with
where it's where each person is individual and different on this.
Yeah.
And I love that that's your stance on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not everybody's stance. I've met people in complete opposite directions, and you can't change their mind. They just
Yeah.
they're upset with the world for some reason.
Or you can
And-
have
and-
both your
and
parents and go.
That's what I'm
crazy,
saying.
yeah,
Like
I'm
even though they have things working out for them,
Everything-
they
everything
still
positive, you
they're-
look at
they-
something negative.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
people that just that's their focus, and that's why we clicked. Like
Yeah.
we were both
Yeah, we
positive.
was on
We were like having fun. We were young. We were
Man,
stupid. We were
getting
running
money.
laps in a circle.
Yeah, it was getting checked, like a check was crazy. Like
Like everything's good. Life is made for us right now,
everything was-
man.
At that point,
Yeah, everything was good, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you guys opened up the shop. You guys had the press that it's not called a press. What's it called? What's the machine called?
DTG machine. It was called
DTG.
Rico. It was a Rico.
So
DTG
so
stands for director garment.
Okay.
That's
So
why I said you could feel it. It was in the shirt.
yeah. So is that operational yet, or is that still giving you guys problems? Is that something a work in progress?
I ain't used that machine in like 3 months.
Yeah.
I ain't used it in like 3 months. I got it. I ain't used it in 3 months. We
It
went
just
another route.
keeps messing up with the colors and the colors.
the color would come out different.
Like
from
on white, it works fine.
it works fine because it's bright.
Does it still work fine?
I ain't used it in 3 months. So, I'm sure it does.
I'm gonna get a white hoodie from you, bro. That's what I want. I want a white hoodie. I want a white shirt, and I want to see what this thing
I ain't
does.
gonna put that up there.
I want a white.
I ain't even gonna let you. I'm not going back to that. So they can have that machine. We think
Yeah.
we're gonna send it back, honestly.
Yeah.
But
But what you're doing right now works out though.
it's yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. So we doing that. Everything. I ain't had no one. I probably had like 2 complaints out of my whole time in business.
Oh, for real? That's
And I
awesome.
Fixed them.
Yeah.
I made sure I fixed them.
Great.
That's what you in
Yeah.
it for. You got to do what you
Yeah.
gotta fix that.
Yeah.
So if I ever did something wrong or I feel like you feel like
You'll fix it.
I'll fix it or give you.
I'll
bread
get you another
back.
one.
Yeah, I give you
But-
money back.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Beautiful.
So-
That's great customer service, man. That's great.
'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, at it all along, I want you to be happy.
Yeah.
I want nobody to call. Oh yeah, that Toledo.
Yeah.
Place,
To
man. Or Toledo dope. That's what they call it.
Toledo dope.
Yeah.
That Toledo dope was horrible.
Yeah.
The Toledo dope was
I'll
horrible.
never go back there.
2 thumbs down.
Man. So yeah, I always the customer's always first, obviously.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
always first.
That's your whole business. You ain't
Yeah.
got nothing without customers. I'll tell you that
that's
right
why-
now.
That's why I love my city.
You know,
'cause-
I like that you do a lot of outfits. I seen you do specific things
oh yeah, I'm a match
all the
Don't get me wrong,
time.
I'm a match
All the time. You're like, look at these shoes with this outfit.
Yeah. And
And
they'll
it look
send me the
dope.
shoe. Yeah, they'll send me the shoe. You know what I'm saying? And then expanded into tie-dye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that because that's one of a kind type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's one of a kind. That's it. Yeah.
One of ones. I didn't know how to tie-dye.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought about the tie-dye. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was me and my cousin actually. Like, he was working for us for a little bit. My cousin, we call him Boopy, but his name Gordon. Like, he was like, bro, you ever thought about tie-dye? And I'm like, no, but we can learn. I don't know what it is about. So he would tie dye. His come out cool. Mine come out. I'm gonna learn this.
Is this some?
Hold on. So one day he in the back room. I get to doing it on my own. My come out way better than his. He's like, oh, you got it now. There's no reason for me to keep doing it.
You got it out of anger. You're like, he can't do this better than me. Yeah. You ain't
tripping.
Like, what? You gonna do this real quick? Yeah.
I'm gonna do it when you ain't here. I'm gonna do it in front of you. You ain't gonna do this better than me.
I feel that sometimes it just hits you in the wrong nerve, and you're like, I can do this better, man. Like, this is my. I have to be better than everybody. Yeah.
And even if you're not better, you gotta even at least put the drive.
But
in.
Yeah. It's not about actually being better.
It's
about.
I'm sure it's people better than tie dye.
It's that you expect more of yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, you did this. If you did this, then I know myself, and I know I can do it better.
Put in the work. That's all
it's about. Put in the work. People don't realize the practice, the failures. That's the failures. The practice is
terrible, bro. Like, it's probably somebody else out in the city, like, man, 10 times better now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that comes with doing it, repetition,
exactly.
Repetition, learning how it all works, and then getting it down to a science where like this amount of time, this amount of whatever, and putting in the work to figure that out. Because there's no other way that you can learn certain stuff. People want to just know certain stuff. How do I just be successful? Right. They don't want to put in the failure to something good that happens. The failure, the other good, and then you take the two good, try to put them. Now you got two goods and a bunch of failures, and now another good, and you put three good together, and you keep putting it together till you got success.
Exactly.
And they don't want to put in all those. It hurts, but failure hurts. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what, failure hurts, man. It's bad.
They want to go.
I understand.
They want to go from the bottom to the top.
To the top. There's so much terrain in between that. There's so many times. There's so many times where you stop for a second and you're like, am I messing up my whole life? Like, am I just terrible? Yeah, am I not good at this? Like I'm why am I doing this? Who am I? Have you ever thought this? Who am I to do this? I've thought that like about that. Like, who am I to do this podcast?
No,
like, have you ever thought, who am I to design shirts? Who am I to do this? Like, have you ever thought that? Because I've thought that, and then I'm like, I'm good. I'm happy that I'm doing what I think I'm the right guy to do what I'm doing. But like you try not to be too cocky, but
you gotta have a pride.
But you have a confidence where you're like, you're like, I think other people could do it, but I don't think anybody could do it as good as me. Like, I don't like, and it's not being like, oh, I'm the best at this. It's like, I want to be better. Like, I feel like even at this, like, conversation wise, I don't feel I'm the best at it. I feel like I'm gonna get better though. I feel like I'm gonna work. I'm cussing less. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm trying not to cuss as much, man. I'm like trying to pay attention to what I'm saying and like tone it down.
I'm probably cussing.
Like honestly, it doesn't matter though. Like I don't care. But I know there's like I want to get to a point where I can have some guests on here that maybe aren't comfortable with that. And the thing is, like,
and then they tell you,
bro, at my job, I don't cuss at all.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't cuss. So like, if I have to, like, if I have like me and you were comfortable, me and my last guest were comfortable. Yeah. Me and my last guest. But if I have people on here that I've never met, I'm gonna be respectful, polite. I'm not gonna say cuss words. I'm not gonna do those kind of things because I want them to be comfortable. But when I'm on with people like you, where like we've been cool for how many years, like I have no problem saying like an authentic conversation.
19,
Jesus.
19.
Jesus.
I'm 29, so that's 10 years.
Jesus,
like you said, we fell off a little bit, but
it happens though, man. You fall off with people, but like it's weird. Like some people you fall off with, and you're like, you're so glad that you're like you fell off, and you're like, haha, escape that. And like you keep going. And other people you fall off, and you're like, I hope that one day like something makes us encounter each other again. And
just a talk,
and as soon as you have the conversation, as soon as you start talking, you're like, hey, everything's good. It's like that whole time. All we did was learn, and nothing is wrong between us.
Your experience, and I had my experience.
Yeah, exactly.
But the best thing, like I use it all the time. Nip said it. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go.
Yeah, no,
You gotta
no,
drop some people off.
it's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true, and it's not anything against those
Personal?
people.
No, it's not
No. It's just I
We not in the
can't
same
grow. I
mind
can't.
thing,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't move forward with positive thoughts dealing with
And
negative
you talk
people.
about all this negative.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't
Yeah,
do
man, this
that.
broad did it.
Yeah, and I found myself. I found myself lucky enough to be surrounded by positive people.
Yeah.
I found myself like lucky enough for that. Like
found
I'm
myself-
good.
I found myself lucky enough to be around negative and understand and still see good in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I
beautiful.
Man, I try to see a positive in everything.
In everything, right?
In everything. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I'm human. It's just-
Yeah, we all talk.
That's- I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm human. Like,
that's
you know
absolutely
what I'm saying?
that's fine though.
Right.
But that's different than seeing something. Some people see change,
Yeah.
and the
yeah.
change
And they
is
get
like
scared of that
that's
too.
bad.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
scared.
why would you change it?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's better this way.
Yeah.
But now I have to do this. But it gives you this. Like, why are you
You're not
focused
looking at
on?
the field. You gotta
Yeah,
look at the
yeah.
open
There's
field.
a whole thing to look at, a whole view, and you're taking a partial cut of that.
piece.
Yeah, and you're like, this is bad. This is
Yeah.
negative. This is this. That is 30% of 100%. Like, what do you mean?
70%
There's
of it is-
nothing 100%. I can nitpick anything and tell you something's wrong. I can nitpick this and tell you stuff that's wrong.
Yeah.
I can nitpick
Tables wide, man.
whatever.
Anything.
The
You can say
table's wide. What is this, man? Look at this. My drink don't look level.
Come on, man. You
Drink
can
look low. Like,
What color is that?
what color is that? Like, there's plenty of stuff I can nitpick at. What's the point in that? Like, what are you getting out of that? Like, what's the emphasis on that at all?
And if that's what you're thinking about, I don't want to be.
I don't really, and I'll hang out with anybody because I'm respectful,
Yeah,
and I'll be like,
yeah,
oh
you
yeah,
just
no,
a
and you'll be like, oh
genuine
yeah,
dude,
you
like,
cool.
yeah.
But then when I get away, I'm not gonna want to come back around you. You're not a person that I
Hey,
want to
remember-
associate myself
remember
with.
that dude?
You remember?
Yeah,
Hey,
don't bring him
don't
around.
bring him. Yeah, he off the table, man. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
Let me
And-
know when he coming, so
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
you don't
what I
want to
do.
deal with stuff like that.
I'm not
man.
mad at. I ain't nothing against him.
No,
Let me know when he being around.
And I
though.
think that's the beautiful part as you get older. When you're young, I think you have like a mentality where you're like,
You wanna fit
I don't
in?
like that dude, or
Yeah.
I do like that dude, but like I that dude,
Yeah.
and like I'm cool with this dude. And you get
It's
older,
just a
and-
reckless
and-
mindset.
Yes, and when
Yeah.
you get older, you're not like it's nothing against that dude. It's
I
like
just know what I'm used to.
I don't like this person.
this
I
reason.
don't feel he's comfortable in my life. Like I don't want him in here.
Yeah.
I do like this person. I'll associate myself over here. And if this person comes around, I'll find a way. I'm not gonna change my life for anybody, first of all.
But I'll just stay
But
away
I
from
am
it.
gonna try to find a way to keep this one
I'm
out
guiding-
of. You know
man,
what
I'm
I'm saying?
guiding
Like
around
that.
you.
That's all it is. It's nothing. And I'm not better than anybody. But I want the
Never
positive. I
better
want.
than nobody.
No, but we all
Yeah,
humans,
yeah,
man.
never better
We're
than
all
nobody.
evolved monkeys here,
Yeah,
man. That's
I'm-
all we are.
Man, I'm never better than
never
anybody.
better than anybody. All our lives are worth the exact same
That's what
amount.
people-
But I'm gonna choose the people that treat me with respect and positivity.
Why would I wanna be around some nigga?
Then that
Why would I
stuff.
be with
It's like,
somebody-
why you
every time
bringing?
I see
I
you-
have a short life here. Why
Yeah.
would I want to be around somebody bringing me down, man? I'm trying to be happy, man. I'm trying. You know me. I'm always cracking jokes, trying to
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah,
Like I'm
we-
trying to have fun in this ride, this adventure that we call life. And some people are like just nitpicking the bad stuff. It's like, hey, man. I don't know if you noticed, but your time's almost up. You might want to enjoy some of this because if you keep nitpicking,
Come on, man.
there's no award at the end.
Zero.
There's no. We are going to the exact same spot at the end of this.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Very, very true. Very true. Hopefully, we're all going to the
I don't
same
know what
spot.
y'all be doing.
Whatever your beliefs are, we're going somewhere else after this.
Yeah.
But we all gonna get off at the same destination. We all gonna die.
Yeah.
Everything on this planet is gonna die. That is
And
a
the sooner
normal
you know
course.
That, I think the sooner you feel like you're not invincible,
Mm-hmm.
the more you feel like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like life comes into a perspective for you.
I agree with you, and that I think that's why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think that's why clothes was important to you.
Yeah.
You figured out that little bit of time. You're mortal. One
Yeah.
day we're all gonna pass. What did you leave on this earth?
Yeah.
And that's
What's your
that,
legacy?
that's me. That's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm not trying to leave on this earth as the guy who just worked a bunch of hours and paid his bills.
And
but
his name was this and
yeah,
that was it.
he made my kids are first and foremost on everything. I love my kids to death.
Yeah.
I try to work that out as best as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then my life is important. In order for that to
That to
be,
work-
you know what I'm
that
saying?
to
Like
work, yeah.
that
It's an
has to be
umbrella.
important. So what can I do with my life? Like, am I just gonna work, and
Or am I
then
gonna leave something for
and then that's it? What's the legacy behind it all? I'd like to leave something behind that has an impact, that has some kind of a change, even if it's minimal. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Like the nigga-
But at least I left my little minimal mark on there, man.
Some Dame Dad said, I heard some from my last name, not my first.
You said what?
I hustle for my last name, not my first.
Ooh.
Dame Dad said that. Like, that's important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if I leave,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
What's the legacy you left behind?
You gotta check in on
what are
this.
your kids coming up to? What is that they're coming into? That's awesome. Yeah,
Because you don't want to. We didn't get left nothing.
No, not
We
at
worked
all.
everything.
Not at
We worked for
all.
everything. So why would I
Not
want
at
my
all.
son to go through the same
Yeah,
thing?
why?
When I can change it.
Yeah, when and even if I can't change it, I'm gonna try my hardest to change it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the impact that I want to have. Even if I don't make a change, let's say I make zero change, right?
Zero.
Yeah, I'm the guy who tried to make a change.
I'm still going to instill it in you.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe I didn't make the change, but I tried to make the change. I pushed that forward, and I'm okay with that. Like that's if that were a failure, which I don't think it is.
Yeah.
If that were a failure, I'd be okay with that failure. I would push for it still and keep pushing for it still, no matter how much I failed at it, because I'm okay with that. I believe in it.
And
you know what I mean?
just them seeing it is enough.
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, you inspire some
Pop
people with that,
tried.
man.
Yeah, he
You inspire,
tried to
like you
do
said, you
something.
had kids in the shop.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, he
That's
tried.
awesome, man.
He might
yeah.
not. I might not be nothing after this. I might not expand out of Toledo.
Yeah.
I might just be straight Drake.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? At least he tried.
You tried though,
Who
which
else
is
came in with a
more
clothing brand
what,
for the city.
Exactly. Like
Nobody.
Exactly.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
important to share love for stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
for me, like when I came up to your shop, man, I was like, give me something. Like,
Yeah.
I want something. I want
Anything.
it
You don't care
proud.
what it was.
I want it
Yeah.
proud. I want to spend my money here.
Yeah.
I believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
I want to invest in that, whatever way possible.
100%.
And I want more people to know about it, so more people can, because there are people that feel the same way we do.
Yeah.
Don't think it the
Man,
problem
this
is,
city is a beautiful city,
it really is.
It's
Like it
just-
really is,
you got
and
a
I think,
couple, you know?
and the thing is, it's and we talked about it that day in your shop. We talked for a very long time that day in the shop, very unexpectedly. But one of the conversations was, I think we have a lot of us around. We're just like
Spread out.
We're
gonna keep to ourselves, nigga.
yeah, and we do, because we try to maintain our positivity. It's hard, man. There's a lot of negativity out there,
Energy
so we're
is
like,
important.
we're gonna maintain it however we can. Like, and we die for our positivity. Like, you're not gonna spread that negativity on me.
I need great energy.
I need
around
great
me.
energy.
Yeah.
So we sometimes kind of like we only hang out with other positive people, but it's hard to find the other ones. So we only know a couple each, right?
Yeah.
But
And then you
I feel like I
don't
know a
about
lot
that
of
one.
us.
Yeah, I do too.
Exactly. So like, what if we all got to know each other?
Yeah.
What if we can
We
create
need to throw
something?
We need to throw a positive energy party.
That sounds fantastic.
sounds
That
crazy.
sounds fantastic. I love this place for a positive energy party. A
We'll
positive.
be in that corner at Toledo.
I'm gonna make a
Positive
movement for
energy
this.
party.
I'm gonna make a movement for
That'd
this.
be
Y'all will
crazy.
hear more on that soon. I promise you. I
PEP,
love it
positive
already.
energy party. That'd be crazy.
I love it already.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that happen. I don't know
Yeah.
when. This summer. I'm gonna
We got the
push
shop.
for
I
that.
don't give
No.
Have it
We
outside.
need to fit people.
Yeah,
We have it outside.
outside.
The whole block. We're gonna make
Summer.
something for that.
Summer
I-
positive
I,
energy
I promise
party.
you, we're gonna put something together
be
for that. I
fire.
love that already.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
It's nice to surround. It feels so different to be around people like you than it is to
Yeah.
be around negative people, and not just you. I have other friends that are very. You know what I'm saying? I want us all to know each other, because I know you don't know a lot of my friends, and I don't know a lot of your
Man,
friends.
you just
and we're all.
you was just in here speaking Spanish. Like bro. I'm looking like I'm on Telemundo, nigga. And I know he was saying something positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I still feel the same vibes,
Yeah,
no matter
yeah,
what language it's in, man.
I ain't
Yo.
know a lick of Spanish. I heard him saying positive. Like, shit was crazy.
So I just heard the frequency, man.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah,
I don't know the words, but I heard the
It wasn't
frequency
here, it
really
was
well,
here. It was
man.
definitely
Yeah.
up. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, that positive energy, man. That's all it's about. for
Yeah,
real.
yeah, for real, for
That's
real.
what it's about.
Hey, quick question. We're gonna turn
What's up?
events. We're gonna switch the conversation up a
All
little
right,
bit.
your turn. Let's do it.
Did you watch the fight?
Watched it
Did you watch? Where'd you watch the fight at? Wait,
at the shop.
At the shop?
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
I don't like I like to control my environment sometimes.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
If
Yeah,
I go
that's
to,
real
like,
good.
I mean, I'll with everybody, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if I know I could just
Yeah,
You know what I'm
relax.
saying?
It's so
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
peaceful? I think that's
Yeah.
important for people to be at peace with themselves. I think some
Yeah.
people need to be around other people sometimes to be
Yeah,
happy.
nah.
And like I'm perfectly content by myself.
That's why I don't
like
have a
I'm
girlfriend.
yeah, like
I don't need
if
that.
you're gonna disturb my peace, I don't want to deal with it. Whether that's a girlfriend, whether that's friends, whether that's whatever. No. Because if you find that girl that
messes with you,
understands you're busy. I got stuff to do. It's nothing
That's
against
the
that.
problem.
They don't understand that. Like they don't understand that I'm trying to do something positive. And people like me, we don't have a lot of time. It's nothing against anybody. It's just like I like to focus my time on something, and I will focus my time that I have free with you.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna make that a great time.
And we're gonna make that a great time as best as I can in whatever time span that is. But I'm trying to spend my time doing something that's gonna affect everybody. Like I'm trying to do something like that. They don't understand that. They don't understand that at all.
It's about them.
Sometimes you gotta be by yourself, and if you're not comfortable by yourself, you're never gonna be comfortable with somebody else. I promise you.
You gotta know.
I promise you. If you think that you gotta get with somebody to make you happy,
then
you're gonna fail. Like every time. Be happy with yourself, and once you feel that happiness and just yourself, like I'm completely happy with myself. It took a long time to get to this point. Don't think that I'm like, all my life, son, I've been happy. No, bro, there were so many complications to get to this point where I'm like, I'm completely comfortable and I'm happy with myself to move forward.
I would never go out places by myself.
For real?
Like I wouldn't go eat by myself.
Yeah, dude, I've gone to the movies by myself.
I still haven't done that yet. I'm doing that.
I've gone to the movies by myself. Absolutely fine.
I just felt like I always had to have a chick with me.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, let's go get dinner.
Wait till the first time. I know. And the weird part is though, like, and if you're anything like me, I spend the money, so like it's like wherever we go, I'll pay for you. Let's go, and then let's go here. And sometimes they don't even want to do that. They don't even want to go to the movies. No, they don't want to. They don't want to watch the movie that you want to watch. So really, you're doing something.
Terrible first date. The movie is a terrible.
Yeah, you don't get to talk to him. You don't get to talk to him. You know what is a good first date? What? Carlos Poco Loco. That's a plug. You like that plug, man?
I like
no. First of all, first of all, no. This place won for first best date.
Okay.
Second of all,
I'm gonna take one when I get one.
I'll be honest with you. This authentic, the different food that they have here, the fusion food that they have here, it's really good. It's really good. Okay. And the seating out there, you saw how it is.
Yeah, that's dope.
You could sit down and have a conversation with somebody. People try to go to the movies. It's like, what do you learn about another person from the movies? Like, what you can't when you're young though. Isn't that the young is the you go eat, you go to the movies, and then you talk about the movie later. Yeah. I've learned absolutely nothing from the other person by doing all that.
See, I used to try to go to the movies first and then go out to eat. Because that way we can at least talk about the movie.
Talk about the movie, yeah.
And then I can see a perspective.
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
this broad dumb. I ain't.
She can't even have a conversation. No. I'm not dealing with this.
What did you think?
It
was good.
It was good. That was it. You ever had those girls that just can't conversate?
Terrible.
Have you ever you ever had to work at a conversation? You ever had to work hard at a conversation and you keep getting yes or no answers and you just give up? Like I'm not dealing with you. Like
you know what's terrible with that? If we text, that's me. Like we might in a face-to-face conversation, I'm great, but if we text, I'm just answering the question. Girl, why you being dry? I mean, I answered the question.
Okay, here's another weird part.
Okay.
Our generation, I don't know what our generation is, but we'll
like
say the younger generation. I don't know. We grab more?
Can I pour up on?
Absolutely, man. I want more too. I'll grab some more of that.
Plug 'em?
Huh? Oh man, Toledo Spirits, man. Toledo Spirits. Was that Heart of Glass? Heart of Glass. Strawberry. Delicious vodka. How do you feel about it? Because you haven't drank vodka in a long time.
I ain't drank vodka since high school. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
But this is
really good, right? Yeah. Let me go grab something to
yeah. Keep it real.
Yeah.
This is good.
That's good stuff.
Made from Toledo, you know.
Yeah. Support everything out here. I went out there. So after we had an event at Imagination Station yesterday, I rode that bike that I haven't rode in a very long time.
When I was a kid, I would never get on that.
Why?
Because I didn't know it was really you could never hurt yourself.
Yeah, you can't fall. It's got weights.
Yeah, I never knew that when I was a kid. So I never would ride it. I've never rode that in my life.
Wait, you still haven't rode it?
Never rode it in my life. I'll wear it.
We need to change that.
Yeah, I ride now. I go backwards on it.
I went forward and backwards. I did one of these. I was pedaling forward and I was like,
yeah, like you nice with it, like bags and shit.
Hey, there was this one dude who was yelling. He got yelled at because he kept taking his hands off.
You ain't supposed to take your hands off?
No, you're supposed to hold the handlebars and ride it, and my boy was like,
Oh, so he was fresh with it.
He was jamming, man. And as soon as he got off, the first thing I said was like, "Let's go take some pictures together, man, because we gonna remember this moment. This is a good moment."
Yeah.
I'm gonna add something to the drink. I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna add to the drink.
Slide mine over there.
Yeah. Oh, keep talking, man. You gotta keep talking.
I gotta keep talking. Okay. So, yeah, I never rode that though before. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Hey, man, you can't fall.
Yeah, I know that now. When I was a kid, I didn't know that.
You can't fall. When you're a kid, all you see is the height.
When you were a kid, all you see is you could fall in that pond or whatever that thing was underneath it.
There ain't no pond.
No, it was like a center block.
Yeah, there was something down there. There's nothing. It was I don't know because it was.
When I was a kid, it was like water coming, waterfall.
When you were a kid, it was coast-sized. Now Imagination Station. First of all, let me tell you that.
Yeah, that's how old we are.
That's how old we are.
Thank you.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, always.
This is a really easy podcast.
It should be.
No. There was nothing underneath, but I don't know because we were having a party, so it was just a bunch of people partying downstairs.
I'm sure.
And I kept trying to yell at people because I wanted them to see me on the bike, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm riding this bike, and I was like, "Hey!" And the music was so loud they couldn't hear me. And while I'm yelling at the dude,
roller coaster thing in there. They still got the like roller coaster thing in there. Remember
we're gonna talk about that in just a second. We're gonna touch on that in just a second. I promise you. But while I'm yelling at these people, I'm yelling at this dude. I'm like, "Hey!" He can't hear me at all, right? And he's on his phone. I'm like, "What?" And I get done with my ride, and the guy gave me my phone back because he recorded me.
Right.
The dude that I was yelling at was texting me if I left. He was like, "Did you leave yet?"
No,
and I was like, "I was right above you yelling at you, man."
That's crazy.
This horrible timing.
Yeah, that's
and so the first of all, the work event was amazing.
That's dope.
Fun time. Everybody had good vibes.
That's dope.
I saw there was a magician there that I want to get on this show.
Okay.
This dude blew my mind. I don't know how many times.
Okay.
And maybe the alcohol has some kind of effect.
Yeah,
but
he
probably
scammed you.
No. To be honest with you though, I love magic. First of all,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
I can see that with you.
Yeah. I can say, what's that mean? I don't know what that means.
I can see that with you.
Just said that was a
You like
positive
shit like
result.
that.
Yeah. I see. Whatever. I'm gonna take that in the most positive way that I can.
Please
but my
do.
man's was doing some crazy stuff, some crazy cool tricks, and some people weren't like amazed by it. And me, I was like, "Bro, how did he make that appear?" Like I was hyping, I was gassing him up because he was to me he was
good.
amazing. He did some stuff that I still don't know how he did it.
Okay.
So I was like, "All right, cool." So they had yeah, whatever. so I thought that was cool as hell.
Right.
We had alcohol there. Imagine being a grown up and being able to play with all this
Kids, why you drunk?
Yeah, it was a phenomenal time.
Yeah.
So in that time, me and my friend disappeared and we went to go do the simulation ride.
Okay.
And in that simulation ride, first of all,
Was there anybody else there?
what do you mean? It was all the people from work, but it was me, my friend, and his girl.
Okay.
It was just us three on the ride.
Okay.
And shout out to Dell. I know he's watching this. He's gonna be like, "Why you ain't say nothing?" So yeah, we got you, man. So we went on the ride, man. It was a blast. First of all, you know me, I'm always loud and I'm doing it right now. I don't know, I just move my hands, man. So we're on this ride, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this, that."
Was it the same or no?
It's the same. It's been there for like a decade, right? So look, but mind you, time out. Disclaimer: I had been drinking heavily at this point, and by the way, I didn't even drive. I took a Lyft because I knew that I was gonna be drinking as heavy as I. Like I planned this out, and I was like, I'm getting a Lyft all night, right?
Gotcha.
So I got there with the Lyft, yada yada. After the ride is I was.
You know you're gonna get drunk when you pull up with a Lyft.
I know. I pre-gamed, right, and then I show up to the work event, and then I'm drinking there. Yeah. And then I do this ride, which is not good for the stomach while you're doing all that. No, I didn't throw up, man. I was golden, but I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? That's not a thing to be proud of. But we did the ride. We got done, and I was like, "Can we do another one?" And he was like, "Yeah, you could do the same one." And I was like, "No. It's like change the screen and let's do a different one." And he's like, "We don't have any other ones." And I had been drinking at this point, and I was like, "Dave and Buster's got like 5 of them." What
I was about to say that. They're Buster's guy.
Like I didn't.
They got all type
the Terminator. They got the is it Star Wars or yeah? There's all types of ones.
I never wrote that like 5 times.
The Jurassic World is my favorite one though, man.
I'm nice with that.
Yeah, scan that one. Scan that one. Yeah.
Me and my son wrote that, and my friend Jen. My son didn't scan one.
just looking. This is beautiful. This hey, the ride.
He like, I was just watching.
But honestly, the ride is amazing.
It is great.
It feels good. They got the fans. They're like when they do that. Spoiler alert! When you falling off the bridge, I was like,
That's some Cedar Point.
You move the glasses up a little bit. Like, am I still in the same?
That's some Cedar.
It gives you that feeling. It really does. So I yelled at this dude. I'm like, Dave & Buster's got like 5 of these.
So
what is wrong with you?
Right.
And my man's like, they're really expensive and nobody gives them money to do that.
Okay.
They need funding to do that kind of stuff.
So it's still like the whiz bang. Is it what's called whiz bang?
I don't know, man. It was like some snowy mountain type stuff, man.
I remember that was like a shaky roller coaster, like a wooden roller coaster.
Yeah. The Gemini. That's exactly what I said. I was like, oh, we're on the Gemini. Let's get this going, man. I was like, it really does, man. Like, I'm gonna have a back problem after this, man.
Cedar Point.
But so I talked to the dude a little bit more, and I was like, so what do you got to do to get funding? And he didn't know because he's newer there. But I'd like to touch on somebody from there and find out how do we get more funding to get them more rides. If anybody out there has any information, anybody watching on this has any information or can at least send anything to get a push, because I love taking my kids there, and I haven't disclaimer, I haven't taken my kids there in a long time. I took them there when they were very young, and I want to take them there again because
it's been the same ride.
It's science. It's science and learning, but fun, and I love it there. I love something that's educational and entertaining at the same time. 100%. So I think that's amazing.
I heard they're making a movie theater out there though.
Where?
Right outside of it. You ain't hear about that?
No. What are they doing out there? Because it's all under construction right now.
I think it's like an IMAX coming there.
I'm super excited if that's the case. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It's like an IMAX theater coming there.
I hope so. We don't know. These are 2 people on the podcast. This is something I said a lot on the last one. I was like, hey, we 2 dudes on the podcast. We don't know nothing. We're aiming here. We think we know some stuff.
I know a little bit about my city. I hope that's what it was.
That'd be awesome if that's what it is. I'm super down for that.
Theater, though, if I'm not lying.
That'd be awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't even realize it was all closed off until we did the work event, and I had to go in through the hotel to get.
Oh, for real? You went through the hotel to go through?
You have to go through the hotel because everything's blacked off.
That's how long I haven't been.
Yeah. I was going to the hotel because I go to the Heights. Heights is beautiful.
Going to the Heights.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah. But I never been through there to go. And I asked the dude, and he like pointed at like he was super angry.
He was stupid.
Yeah. I was like, "Is there an entrance for Kozai?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, how am I supposed to know this if I've never done this before?
No sign.
I hate when there's literally not one sign that I saw on the way in that said go that way for this. Like, I don't know this. I've never been here. Please.
In the city of Toledo, you got to already be in here.
You don't know this? It's not in your DNA?
Come to the store. You got one of these? One of what?
One of what? I know. I need a better explanation of what.
I don't know what you got in your head. Like, I'm not a magician. Like, I ain't psychic.
I ain't telepathic, man. I don't know what's going on with you.
I ain't got no gene in me. Like, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I ain't Charles Xavier. Like,
we never got to the fight. We've all this and let's
the fight.
The fight. What'd you think of the fight?
I think I don't want to sound negative.
I don't want to sound negative.
I just feel like
Fury them up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it for you, man. I don't know what you want to say, but like Fury came out with a game plan. Fury said he was gonna knock him out. Fury straight up said, but then Wilder said he was gonna knock him out too. I think that was both of their game.
I just think it's wild how somebody's in their locker room dancing and chilling and doing all this, like, and then there's somebody in the other room meditating and taking it so serious.
Yeah.
And you still get your
yeah. His mind wasn't right though. He talked about it. You know what? Okay.
But then do you do excuses because of that?
Okay. This is what I loved about him. He said
he took up for it.
He said I had a lot of stuff coming up to this fight, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, you got to take your L.
And I think for that being his first actual loss, he took like a champ.
He did. You got to take it on the chin.
But some people don't.
No.
Some people don't.
No, because I'm talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
And they don't take it on the chin.
So I respect that he did that, but He's always been a guy that's looking for the knockout, and he got clearly outboxed.
That's the problem.
Quick.
That's the problem. That's the only thing he has.
Because I saw him, and I was talking to. Matter of fact, I went to Twin Peaks to watch the fight.
Okay. Did you?
I did. And while I was up, there was no tables. There was nothing. So you had to just sit by. You had to stand there or whatnot. And while I was standing there, I struck up conversation with somebody that was at a table.
That's you.
Very, 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 very nice dude.
Yeah.
He because I had food and a drink, and I couldn't eat my food.
Yeah, that's you.
Because I had my drink.
So
and I was like,
put it on the table
can I please put it on the table so I can eat? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as we started talking more, he's like, you want to sit down? I was like, I appreciate that, man. So I sat down at the table, and he actually has a lot of experience with boxers and stuff like that. It's super cool the whole time we were talking. And I was telling him, I'm like, Wilder has this look in his eyes like he wants a knockout.
You talking about with the mask on?
No, with the mask on. That was, first of all, timeout. Since you brought that up, best entrances I've ever seen in boxing ever on both ends.
I don't agree with
on both ends.
Don't agree.
Bro, you don't agree?
Now.
I love that you don't agree.
Yeah.
What? The boy came in on a throne with the crown on. The other dude had the whole suit with the light up eyes. I was entertained. Boxing has been boring for a long time. UFC has taken over. UFC is more mainstream than boxing now.
Give you that.
Boxing does not have it. So what did they I bet you can see those clips all over. I guarantee that just happened.
That's what's up.
I've already seen a bunch of memes.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you see more.
Face
The Martin face had me weak.
That's one of my favorite shows.
I know. I remember you went back, and while we were working, you went back and you watched all of The Fresh Prince, and you went back and watched all of Martin. I remember that.
Yeah, that was my. Like,
so those memes have had me always up against the ropes.
Yeah,
you
done.
See a close up of his face.
He's done. Tommy Hearn.
Yeah.
But no, like. I mean...
You didn't like the entrances. Why?
I don't like Fox.
You don't like what?
I don't like Fox.
Fox what?
The channel.
I don't like Fox either.
Yeah, like
what's that have to do with anything?
Because that's what it was on. It
was a pay-per-view.
Fox pay-per-view.
You pay attention too much to that front part, man. It was a pay-per-view. What's that have to do with what they wore?
Because Fox has wrestling. So I feel like everything
now is... Are you ready? No, I'm just playing. Are you serious?
Saying, yeah.
You think that's what it was?
Bro, like, the Fox has WWE. What is it now? I don't even know.
WWE.
Is it still E?
E? F? It's not F. WWE?
I know it's not F. That's when the shit was real.
I don't know because I don't watch it. Yeah, that's when it was real. The World Wrestling Federation. Bro, that was the truth. That was our era. That was our era. My man Sting was the beast. My man, there was a whole
Rey Mysterio.
No, Rey Mysterio and Kidman, because they did those that they did boys. That. Man, the Hardy Boys, they did that stuff that that doesn't exist anymore. That's not even real. That's not even real anymore, Fox, man. When the Ultimate Warrior came back, the Ultimate Warrior.
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. That's a
I
bet you most people watching this, like the older generation, know what we're talking about. The newer generation are like, what is wrong with these people?
Yeah, weirdos.
Weirdos. But back then, that was the truth.
Yeah,
that was the truth.
Fox just, I mean, they got wrestling now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched wrestling on Fox lately?
No.
I watched it one time just because my son be into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so let me see what my son be on.
Yeah. You got to know what they're into.
It's the most terrible acting I ever seen in my life.
Oh, okay.
So now I got you. When they come,
I get it. Yeah, I get it, man.
It was a wrestling entrance.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dope. They had that Wilder had D Smoke and the rap.
Hey, that was dope. That was super dope.
The song is dope. But I never liked how people come out to performances like that.
My man's me and Frank. Matter of fact, me and Frank were watching the fight and the dude came out with the rapper and we're like, oh, that's awesome.
Because the song is hard.
Yeah, the song's super hard, man. We're like, cool.
But it's not hard. When
and then it starts showing like all the crowd, and then it goes back to the dude, and his eyes lit up, bro. I was like, that is dope. Yeah. And then it panned back out, and then it came back, and the dude was still rapping, and my boy's like, he's still rapping. Yeah, like I didn't even realize he was rapping the whole time, walking down. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah. And it was great because when it panned out, he did such a good job that you didn't realize it was him still rapping live.
I understand.
It was so good that you thought it was track playing in the background. And when it panned back and you see
probably
him
his
with the
first
mic
performance ever
doing it, it was a great performance. Great performance.
Yeah. It's just different.
So, it's very different, but that was awesome.
Boxing performances, like, just play the song and come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
When you do live, it's just like, because
now,
y'all look awkward.
With all that being said, man, I love the entrances, man. I was like, oh, this dude came out. They carried him with the throw. The
only entrance I ever
what is it? It's a gimmick. It's a super gimmick. But
he knew what he was gonna do.
I was like, if he lose, that's gonna be a meme.
But he's not.
If he win, that's also gonna be a meme.
Yeah.
Vice versa, when Wilder came out, when he wore that suit, I was like, if he lose, that's gonna be a meme real quick. If he win, that's gonna be a meme. And you know what happened?
He lost.
That wasn't even what became the meme. His face getting messed up was what became the meme.
And tasting his blood.
Okay.
Weird shit. I don't think he actually tasted.
He did it. They said he did it. But that dude was.
He didn't.
Why did he do that?
I'm
Why?
just looking at the back end.
Do you know how cocky you have to be to do in the time out? Look, think about this. In the middle of a professional heavyweight fight,
I just see some wild
reviewed all over the world. This dude was like,
I just see some wild during some fights, bro.
But I've seen ears bitten off.
Like, come on, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen some weird stuff. That is up there. That is definitely up there. That's one of the top moments where I was like,
wow, he a wild dude.
He is. He is.
He dancing during the whole.
Sang at the end, bro.
Come on.
He sang. He sang. No, it wasn't disrespectful. If he that happy, like, okay.
No, I get that part.
Okay.
But I'm saying,
imagine the first fight you think you win, and they give you a draw.
Okay.
Yeah, they give you a draw.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you win your second fight so one-sidedly. That was a one-sided fight.
It was.
Fury came out looking to jab, punch, destroy.
Yeah.
Wilder was looking like every other fight. Here's what made me mad about it. Here's what made me mad. He had plenty of other opportunities to jab or punch, but like it felt like he was restrained, only waiting for a moment, and he never got that moment.
He was never.
And I'm so happy that his team threw in the towel, because when his ear was bleeding, and when he started stumbling, I was like, something's not right. That can mess you up. That's brain damage. That can mess you up big time.
Did you realize when they went to Wilder's corner, nobody said anything? Every time you went to his corner, nobody said nothing. It was just go to his corner and give him some water. They didn't fix no bruises.
I didn't pay attention to that.
If you ever watch it again.
Yeah. I will. I promise you I'll be watching it again.
There was no Vaseline.
There was nothing?
Nothing.
No.
They're just giving him water.
I don't believe that.
They're just getting. The one dude never talked, but he was the one that threw it in the towel. That's why I understood why Wilder is mad. Like, he didn't say nothing to me in the corners.
Yeah.
I'm talking about no words.
But honestly, he was getting messed up when he got caught in the corner. Like, he got caught against the ropes a couple times. But when he got caught in the corner and just getting messed up, I'm so happy because honestly, yes, because I like Wilder.
I feel like he could have did something.
No, he couldn't have.
I felt you.
Okay,
but I feel
cool.
Like he could have did something.
And this is what I was telling the person next to me. Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna trust this until the fight's over because he can still one punch anybody.
That's where I was going.
I agree with it, but long term. I like who he is, and I don't want him to get hurt, man. Like, I don't want any kind of permanent damage. Once his ears started bleeding, I was like, get out of there, man. Don't get me wrong. I want him to be okay because he's back, and he's gonna come back. And he's still. I don't want to be wrong because people are gonna get mad, but I believe over 40 of the fights were just pure knockouts.
They were.
Yeah. I'm almost positive.
This is his first loss.
This is his first loss. Yeah. He has 40 and one draw.
It was a split decision.
Yeah. So that many knockouts, you're gonna be a cocky dude.
Yeah,
his game plan, and somebody was like,
that's like Tyson.
Somebody was like, he shouldn't be so cocky. This and that. Like, if I knocked 40, if I had 41 fights and 40 of them were knockouts, I'd be cocky. Yeah. I wouldn't even mean to. My brain would just say, I'm better than you. And we're both humble right now. Yeah. But if I knocked out 40 dudes, I promise you I wouldn't be this humble. I'm cool. Don't mess with me. Do you know who I am? So but either way, let me tell you something. I enjoyed the fight.
It was a good one.
Even though it was
he wanted to go
dominated
out on his
one-sided,
shield, so I understood.
I still at any point thought it could change.
Yeah,
because
Wilder
he's that.
was doing some wild.
Yeah.
Fury was doing some wild.
They were both doing some wild.
DDT.
Hey, dude, he kept.
Did you not see that?
I feel like
He put him in a DDT.
I feel like subliminally, like that dude was messing with his head because he just kept putting him in there. It was like
and then swinging your body around.
Yeah, like he's just controlling you.
They both big.
They both big.
Bro, when
somebody said something.
Like, look at this.
Somebody says something about him, and I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure they're 6'7" and 6'9".
Yeah.
And I was like,
close to that.
I'm 5'6", bro. They're each a foot over a foot taller than me.
Bro.
Over a foot taller than me. These are some big dudes. And the problem is that when you get two Goliaths against each other, you don't realize how big they are. But when you're like, if I were to stand next to either one of these people, I would reach their chest.
I need a slingshot.
Like, you don't understand. I need a slingshot.
Easy with the Rock. I ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that stuff. And people get upset like, oh, he should have knocked him out. You don't understand that fight until first of all,
that's some later shit.
Let me tell you something. Just being in front of here makes me nervous.
All them lights and other people?
Just being here. Imagine being in front of an arena full of people.
Famous people.
They're all staring at you. They're all expecting something of you.
They're not expecting him to win.
And then on top of that, you have to fight this other person who has just worked
their
their whole life to beat you.
And he don't care.
To you. Exactly.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And you're not supposed to care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be one of those fights. Phenomenal fight. Respect to both fighters. It was good. It was one-sided.
Wilder gonna bounce back.
He can bounce back for sure.
He can bounce back, but
for sure.
But
that comment about him fighting Tyson in his prime got shoved so far down his throat. It was so different.
Was
ridiculous.
That time was so different.
It was so different. Yeah.
But my thing with the Fury thing, singing at the end.
I was dying laughing, and what the guy who was next to me was a Wilder fan, 110%.
Okay,
like he was upset that he lost.
He should be.
And I understand. And when he started singing, I'm laughing because look, and I told this dude from the beginning, all I want is a good fight. I don't care who wins. Right. I feel they're both.
I didn't care who won either.
I feel they're both very good boxers.
Yeah.
I feel Wilder.
I feel Wilder.
Here's why I'll go with that. He's not a good boxer.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good
boxer. But
he's got a knockout.
He's got a knockout.
Yeah.
If something has worked for you for over 40 fights,
keep with it.
Keep with it.
If it ain't broke,
but now that it hasn't worked, now he needs to work on his boxing. He has never worked on his boxing. He's relied on his power. And it worked out for him so far. He was, but he hit him a couple times. He knocked him down. Yeah. Honestly, he got outboxed that first fight. To me, my opinion,
the weight was different then too.
Yeah, it was. So there was a lot going on there, but he still didn't outbox Fury. And this one, it showed even more. He was waiting for an opportunity, and Fury just kept jabbing, and then moving in on him. And Wilder couldn't get close. And it's not that he couldn't get close. I think he could have. But he was he was laser focused on like, I'm going to get a knockout.
The big joint.
But while he was laser focused, he's getting punched. And his game plan went to nothing. It was a good fight regardless.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Only thing, the singing at the end, bro.
The singing at the end. That was ridiculous. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's not even that. It's like, I didn't think they was going to let you do the whole track.
No.
like just a verse. I didn't think they was going to let you do the whole track, though. He did the whole thing.
You're like, he's still going.
Yeah.
He is still going. The interest
took 5 minutes in itself. You gonna do an end track to this? You did an intro and an outro?
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't know whose mic it was when they gave it to him, but imagine you were the dude that gave him a mic. Are you gonna ask him for the mic back?
Yes.
No.
Bro, you gotta stop.
That dude who just fought Wilder.
I get it.
And just beat the out of him. That big dude, are you gonna be like, give me that back? No, dude. I would be like, do whatever you want.
I get it.
Do whatever. Are you done yet? Can you hurry up at least? That's maybe the most you would get out of me. I do one of these.
Cut the mic.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic. Why is he still going?
He did the whole joint. I was told this.
But it was,
That's
but it was.
disrespectful. You did an intro and an outro, bro. Like that's disrespectful, bro. I don't.
It was good though.
It was definitely good.
though.
It lived up to the hype.
I enjoyed it. So the whole point of a fight is to see who the best boxer in the world is, pound for pound,
and everybody got their side.
Exactly, you know and whatever it may be. But when you win something like that, you have. I mean, imagine the euphoria that you feel from that. Imagine that. Like I can't.
Because we never
imagine us. Like I can't even begin to imagine like what he felt after beating the undefeated champ, and not only that, he is now the champion, the heavyweight champion of the world, the heavyweight champion of the world. It doesn't matter of the world, son. The world. It's not the heavyweight champion of America, the heavyweight champion of the world. I can understand his singing, and honestly, with that much endorphins running through, I wouldn't stop him either. Sing whatever you want. He's a horrible singer, but sing whatever you want. He a boxer, man. Yeah.
After that first verse, you gotta cut it, bro. You gotta cut
Who's gonna cut it? Who's gonna cut the champion of the world?
Me.
I wouldn't want to do. No, I'm all right. If it were me, I'd just go ahead, man.
No, I get you, dude. I mean, I felt you. It's your moment.
Enjoy your moment. And not only that, for somebody who like me, who was at the bar just wanting a good fight, I was like, and dude next to me was putting his jacket on, like, I'm leaving now. And I was like,
do a song everybody know, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a song I know.
Why'd you have to do that way? Why was I feel that was very specific. That shouldn't have been that way,
to
man.
Your girl and stuff, man. Like, he's wild.
Just dedicated to you. Like that ain't right, man.
But yeah, man, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I give it that. It was just wasn't what everybody expected.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I'm great with that.
I'm great with that.
Yeah, I'm great with that. I'm definitely great with that.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Go ahead,
apparel wise.
Okay.
You ever plan on going into some button-up shirts or anything like that, man? I'm only asking because like I got the hoodie, which is great for the winter, but summertime coming up, and this is more of my fashion. This is more of my style.
Okay.
I'm more with something like this, and you fit all types of styles. So I'm just wondering if you've ever thought about it, or do you not have?
I've thought about.
Are you trying to find something to fit something like? Because this is plain. So it's hard to fit something like this, but like something with like small logos or big whatever. Because I want it to be authentic you. But have you ever thought about doing something like that? Polos?
I thought of polos.
Okay.
Just because of Ralph. Like I said, Ralph is the biggest, big inspiration too. So polos is definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the thing of the polo though. Do you want just a symbol? Do you want the whole word?
Yeah.
It's all different type of things.
Can you do custom orders for people? Like if I came up to you and I was like, hey man, I got this and I want it to be Toledo. You can make something happen with that, man, because me and a lot of my friends we have a different style.
We have
everybody
has a different style.
But I want that. So I want to be able to wear something that I enjoy more, but I still want to have that logo on it, and I really want to support it.
And that's the thing, like coming to a forefront of. I got stuff that I know I can do, and I don't want to put out, but. Do you want the whole word? Do you want just a logo? Because I got the circle logo.
But let me ask you something, and so you don't even have to put any information out because I'd rather them come to you and get this information. But if that is an option that I'm looking for, is that something? It can happen. It can happen. That's it. That's all I want to know. That's love right there.
Yeah, it can happen.
That's what it is. Okay.
But I don't know about button ups.
No. That has to be because some stuff won't work. You know what I'm saying? Like it really won't. You don't want to force it. You really don't. No. If you don't believe in it, I wouldn't even want you to do it. I would never want you to. Your brand is your brand, bro. Like I would never want to do anything with that. But I do want something like a different style. Simple. Something.
This is simple to me.
Yeah. You know, and I want to. If I want something like that, I want to know if I have the opportunity for it. Or it's the same with other people. If they have the, because not all people wear hoodies. Most people wear hoodies, but some people are like anti-hoodie. They that I am a professional. I need to.
I got so much stuff coming. Like I've been working on a flag, just to you know what I'm saying, to get everything. I've been working on a flag. Like, it was this one shirt I had. Remember, I had all the countries on it. I don't know if I told you about it.
Yeah, I tried to ask about Cuba on there.
Because,
you're like, Cuba don't have a Toledo. Because I didn't realize all the countries that you put on there had a Toledo.
So, you know,
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
We had so many countries. So, it was like, I think it's like 7 or 8 countries that have a Toledo in them.
Yeah.
Spain, Uruguay. It's so many, and then it's so many cities in the United States that have a Toledo in them. It's like 14 states, 14. It's like 14 cities within the United States that have a Toledo in them.
For real?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I know it was a Toledo in Texas.
There's a Toledo in Texas?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there's a Toledo in like Indiana.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cuss. The more I drink, the more I cuss.
It's like a Toledo in like Indiana or like Iowa or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
so,
awesome.
Like, yeah, so like
That's cool.
I can corner them markets
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they'll be like, yeah, it might be it's Toledo, but it might be Toledo for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just in Ohio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though, you know, we love Ohio.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always possible to get a polo or something like that. You just got to tell me what you want, and
Awesome.
I'm gonna figure it out.
That's great to work with you
Yeah,
like
I'ma
that. You know what I'm
figure it
saying?
out, yeah. And like I said, like people, like maybe I got something that's not in your size, but
Yeah.
you know something that does work for you.
Yeah.
Bring it in. I'll stamp it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
I'll put my logo on there for you.
I love
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Yeah. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cheaper
It
for
worked
you.
out for everybody. Yeah.
So it's all about accommodating the people.
I'll repeat it again, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely love what you're doing.
For
Like
sure.
I really do.
I
Like
appreciate that,
not
dude.
just not like
Yeah,
even
I know, 'cause
if
we boys.
it,
like,
no,
you know what
no.
I'm
But
saying?
even then, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Even if I really didn't know you,
Yeah.
I would appreciate the love that you're showing for the city, and I would want to get to know you.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
But the fact that I already know you, like,
Yeah,
just makes it that much better. Cause I know it's coming from an authentic place, and
anybody that know me know that I ain't doing nothing.
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The some of the other people I've had on here, the it's different when it's genuine.
Yeah.
Like when it's genuine and you like
You wanna be more a part
you
of
can
it.
feel it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you feel that like something authentic is going on, something real genuine. It's not like it's like, oh, I can ride on this market, authentic.
long?
Hey, this is what's up. Like
Yeah.
no, like this is just something that you believe in, so
Exactly.
you're pushing it forward. And I love that. Like I really do. And I love the fact that like I brought that up and you were quick. Like I'll work with it.
Yeah.
Like you'll
I'ma
work
figure
with
it out.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, you can talk about anything and figure
Yeah.
that kind of stuff out.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm gonna
That's
give you options. It's all about options.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You don't want to shut anybody down for any particular
And if I
things. that
can't
you
help
have.
you, like I'm gonna try to. Well, we can do this.
We
I
can,
try
yeah,
this, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not
Like the
gonna-
dress shirt, maybe too much of the flannel may work, like whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But I love that you're at least willing to open up dialogue about it.
Because I don't want you to feel like, oh, this is what because you.
Yeah.
When somebody comes to the store, they kind of have something in mind already.
Have you ever thought about going outside of just
Toledo.
no,
Oh.
Toledo as well, but
Yeah.
outside of just like hoodies, shirts, anything like that? You ever thought about hats? You ever thought about?
I got hats.
You got hats?
Yeah, I got hats.
Ah, my man's got hats. I didn't know you had hats.
Yeah, I got hats.
I need to see these.
Yeah, I got hats.
I need to see
got
these
hats.
completely.
I stick with. I mean, like I said, you bring it in, I'll try to stamp it.
Yeah.
Like, girls, why you ain't got leggings? Bring your own leggings in because
Yeah.
I don't know what size you wear,
Well,
and I don't wear leggings.
yeah.
Personally.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know
I'd
how
rather
to work
you
with
get
this.
the leggings
Yes.
you like,
Yeah.
and I stamp it on there for you.
Yeah.
We out the door. We ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about loading up on leggings. It ain't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? But I get some female, like I'll get stuff in female sizes.
Yeah.
And then they, see, these ain't all right. Exactly. So
Yeah.
bring your own in.
Whatever you like best. Bring it in,
plain.
and I'll fix it.
stamp
I'll
for
fix
you.
it up for you.
I'll stamp it
Yeah,
for you, you know what I'm
nice.
saying? Or I'll tie dye it for you.
Yeah,
It's just whatever.
whatever you want.
It's whatever you
But we'll
want.
talk about it, and
Yeah.
you can make it happen.
And I'm gonna make sure it's something you like.
Yeah,
Period.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure.
I
it's something you like.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's everything. But yeah, the store, man, like it's a good thing for people to come in and see, because I don't think people is used to.
I love the vibes that I got when I got in your store.
I don't turn the lights on.
I
I got color lights in there. I don't
Yeah.
turn the actual store lights on. It's
No?
bright.
yeah.
I keep a vibe in
I
there. I'm gonna keep music going. like,
yeah, I love the vibe that I got when I
try
walked
to
in there,
play- I
man.
try to play a lot of Toledo artists too. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're gonna hear Nip in there.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna
and
hear
Fabulous,
Nip. Yeah, you're gonna hear Nip and Fab.
and Fabulous.
Just because of me. But
Yeah.
I try to play a lot of Toledo artists in there.
Yeah.
Like my boy, when I did a commercial, I had my boy Made in Heavens.
Okay.
My boy Dale. Like I had him in the commercial. I had his song playing in the commercial. It's called Ohio on the Rise. Like I had him.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's my dude.
I
Like,
want to
I'm
get a
like-
couple local artists from Ohio on this podcast.
I know,
And I've heard a couple local artists here.
They fire.
The fire.
It's just,
Fire.
you know, we got
It's getting them heard though.
We got
But
an
it's like,
ego. Got egos.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
but
because they've been doing it for so long, and they
yeah.
feel like now you just want to recognize me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
but
get it.
I'm sorry. Look, if I've never heard of you, and
It's
now
just
I heard of
happens,
you,
yeah.
I'm only just now learning about you.
Exactly.
It's nothing against you.
No.
I understand you think you are what you are,
Yeah, yeah.
but I only just learned about you, so let me learn about you. Don't expect this out of me
Man, I got
when I only know this about you. You know what I'm saying?
I know like 5 artists that like they good. You know what I'm saying? I got Dale, Made in Heavens, and you got G51. It's a lot of people, bro.
I got a side conversation that I'll have after the podcast with you about somebody that I really want to have on here that I think would be good
That I
for.
know?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about that later though,
sure, for
man. What you wearing today? Camo with the Toledope on there with all white. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I had the button up.
I seen that. The people don't get to see it. You'll see it later.
It's a one-on-one.
Yeah. It's okay.
Somebody asked, 3 people asked me, where I get that? I don't know.
I
Can't tell you.
don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
like, it's just, man, you gotta keep things to where people like, you gotta keep things to where they can't get it as much either.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
want to saturate.
You can't do
everything.
too much.
I feel like I don't want to say I feel like I'm saturating now,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to keep things like I made flannels. I pre-ordered them. So anybody that want one, put your money up first. I'm gonna make it this. And then you see people with them. Now can I get one? No.
But it's beautiful when you have a limited amount of some stuff
Because-
that's beautiful.
Man, nobody wants everything everybody has.
Yeah.
Nobody has this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's a
it's
beautiful thing. Yeah.
Like, who wants to dress like
Yeah.
everybody?
No. And today, when I sent the picture, we were wearing the same hoodie. You're like,
Change it
I'm going to go change. It's like, bro, I'm in a whole nother part. Like, we're very far away. We're very far away.
I just threw it on by accident.
I didn't throw it on by accident. I throw on that hoodie I dress like this every Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
I want to keep that presentation up.
I got you.
That's who I am as a person. I really like it.
That's our
Saturday and
generation.
Sunday, I'd like to be casual. And my casual, I like to promote Toledo products, anything
got
like
you.
that.
See,
So when I
me-
wore that Toledo, first of all, I love my hoodie, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's
hey,
comfortable
like
for
it's
you.
comfortable,
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean? Like I feel so. I like. That's the only word I can use is comfortable.
I don't even want to say, hey, I dislike wearing jeans at this point.
Why am I changing? And I don't like jeans either.
Bro, I don't like nothing.
I don't like jeans at all.
The only thing
And
that
I
I
still,
wear is a jean
I got one pair of jeans that I'm like, this is my
These
pair
are
of jeans.
These are
but
go-to.
but I don't even want to wear those. Those
Bro.
are the end when like I wear all my other stuff and I have to do laundry.
Yeah.
I wear
get
those
you.
jeans,
I get it.
and I'm like,
I'm sweated
don't
out.
like these
I'm sweated
jeans.
out at this point, bro.
Yeah.
I just wear sweat. Like,
yeah.
I just like to be
I
comfortable.
wear dress pants.
Yeah.
Dress
that's
pants.
comfortable-
It's
that's
something
comfortability for
comfortable.
you.
They're so they're smooth. They're
Yeah.
nice. They're like And I used to think like, why do people dress like that?
Yeah.
And then I started dressing like this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so comfortable.
You know what
man.
I used to wear Liz Claiborne like dress pants all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I know that's a female designer,
Yeah.
but she made them for dudes.
Yeah.
Like, Ralph and Liz Claiborne. I used to wear that shit all.
Some people are too like proud or too like I can't time out. It's not even proud. It's like not knowledgeable enough to wear stuff like that because they're like, she make female stuff.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
A lot of shit is unisex. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I think people are too stuck
I
in a
remember-
lot of old ways,
I used
man.
to listen to a lot of Dipset. And Jewels had a.
Jewels.
That's my dude.
That's my boy
That's my
right
dude.
there,
He
man.
better get out soon.
Yeah,
But Jewels wore this like fanny pack, and somebody was like, "Ain't that a girl fanny pack?" I said, "Nah, it's unisex." And yeah, bread coming out of it. Like that's easy.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? That's easy.
yeah. Hey, my sister wears a fanny pack.
Yeah.
My sister rocks the out of a fanny pack, no problems, and
Easy
she
call.
rocks it out of it.
Easy
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. I love the fanny
Yeah.
pack. But some people, they're scared to rock like that, but it's so useful.
It's
She puts
definitely
all
useful.
her stuff. All she does is takes her out,
everything.
and it's stylish. She has a couple fanny packs. It ain't just one. It's a couple of them.
on,
She make a match and that's awesome to do. Some people aren't comfortable enough with themselves to do that.
No.
My sister is, and I'm not comfortable enough to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not fronting like I am.
Shout out
but
to sis.
shout out to sis because she does it and she rocks it good. Like she rocks it so good.
The fanny is different.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Crazy.
She opens up her stuff. She has all her stuff. It's convenient and stylish.
It's definitely.
I'm like, some people don't have the confidence to pull that off. Like I said myself, I don't have the confidence to pull it off. My sis rocks it, and she rocks it good.
Yeah, Santana, like Joel's, he was another one like I used to follow fashion wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dipset was
Dipset. Oof.
Dipset in the
We're
early
showing our age.
2000s.
We're showing our age right there, man.
Dip,
Yeah.
man,
Cameron. Oh.
I know so much Killer. I know so much Fleek, man. It's ridiculous.
When Jewels and Lil Wayne put out them.
I can't feel my face.
Birds flying high, son. Like that was a different era, man. Like I was very different back then.
Man, Jewel's verse.
I
can't
feel my
face.
I can't. Yeah, that was a very different era for me. I was a very different. I was a very different person. I was a different person in that, and I was like,
I remember you used to come get me for work.
Yeah,
pop in the whip. Man, that Jewels was going. Wayne verse was hard.
It was.
I'm not.
But to me, Lil Wayne made it more mainstream than Jewels ever made it.
Yeah.
But Jewels had these rhymes that were just authentic, that were just him, and they were so hard.
Wayne made Jewels so much better.
But because you have to step your game up when you're with somebody like that. And they both, but Jewels was good, just not as heard of as Lil Wayne. There's nothing against, Jewels is already good.
Oh, he was nice.
Jealousy.
Oh, that's my
jealous.
Jealousy
Jewels and still has it. Like he had some good stuff, but him and Lil Wayne, they made each other be better. They
accented each other.
Yeah, they did. They made each other be better on all that.
Because it was
shit.
like you said, it's a New York and it's a down south.
Oh yeah, completely different vibes,
but
good.
Oh,
you make it together.
I can't feel my face.
Yeah, that was one of the best. That was a mixtape. That wasn't even an album. You remember the mixtape days? Do those still exist? Because I really don't see mixtapes anymore.
Like,
do you remember?
Holy.
Now that we're talking about this, I'm trying not to cuss. I'm sorry. Yeah. the hotnewhiphop.com. Do you remember the sites that we got?
I remember Dat Piff.
Dat Piff?
I remember Dat Piff.
Dat Piff was another one.
I used to get all my.
Yeah, all our mixtape. Do you remember? Get the fuck out of here with LimeWire, man. The fuck out of here. LimeWire. Oh, Frostwire is LimeWire 2.0. Plus, you get a virus with that.
What was the one? Napster?
No. That was old. That was the first one. That's when we had dial-up, man. That's where you left the album to download overnight because it took so long.
And then I wake up and be
like, oh, I got this
the
new
whole
stuff.
Joint,
the whole thing, man. Oh, those were the days, man.
Was crazy.
It went from that to I think it went straight from that to LimeWire, from that to Frostwire, from Frostwire to
and I got my
Pirate Bay, Kick Torrents, all those kind of different sites.
I
kept going with the technology, man.
I didn't even know came out. I remember the first time I heard what's the shit Chris Brown was rapping on with Busta Rhymes.
Ooh, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
You had
and I turned that up loud. It was like, hey, he rapping, bro. In the Charger, yeah.
I remember that shit.
Those were good times, man. Those were good times. I kept up with the how do you get the music? Whatever the new method was.
Nice with that.
Yeah, I used to love that.
I was like, bro, how I get this on my... Let me pass it to Body.
I get it real quick. It was no problem, man.
Yeah.
Now I get like I just do music. I pay for the music. Like I pay my subscription a month, and they give me the free as much as I want a month. Thank you. You finally realized that I was doing all this other stuff, and you're like, how can you get money out of me? Just give me all the music for this month, a month, and that's perfect. I'll take that streaming service anytime, man.
I'm not doing all that work.
You remember all that was so much work, dude. I don't think you have any idea how much it was.
The song, then go to
the potential for viruses was so bad. You know, I got like a bunch of albums that every once in a while I got a virus with them. I'm like, this is.
And you get in the middle of another song and fit in your song.
Yeah, you'd be like, what's Or you get those DJs that aren't real DJs that just pop out their name, DJ, and they're like, you're not on this song. How did you get on here, dude? Like, what is this, man? It's a different era, dude. We don't have to deal with that anymore, man.
Zero.
This is a whole different era nowadays, man.
Zero, man. That's crazy now. But yeah, you used to have all this. I remember I get in the whip. I'm like, what is this?
What is it? This is that new stuff, man.
Yeah.
Turn that up, man.
Yeah. Play that.
That was a good time, man.
Yeah, it was great. Great, man.
Those are good days.
Always. It's still good days.
It's still good days. I
Every
agree.
day's getting better for me.
I agree with you, man.
And you.
Anyways, man, to finish up, man, you got anything else you want to say before we finish up? Let me say something first.
Go ahead.
I really, really love the shop.
Okay.
I really love what you're doing. I really love what you're pushing, like authentically. That's not me knowing you for so long or like, hey, you're my friend, so I think you're good.
I got you.
No, I really love what you're doing authentically. It's a great thing. I push that same vibe forward. And I know you've always pushed that same vibe forward, and I love that vibe. I love that positivity. You and your brother, I know you guys bicker, but you guys are you guys are doing something so great for this city, like really so great for this city. And I want more people to know that, like honestly, like you guys don't understand the love these people have for this city. And I love what you're doing, pushing that forward.
I appreciate it.
I really do. So shout outs to you and what you're doing, Toledope, everything as a whole. I hope you guys grow more. I hope more people get to know exactly what you're doing. I love it. Anything else you want to add before we end this?
All I want to say is, man, if you got a dream, do it. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Don't stagger because you see people doing the same thing as you. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might relate to you more than they relate to that. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to say is the store is located 3111 Sylvania. You know what I'm saying? Toledo. You can go to ToledopeApparel.com. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. My brother run the website.
I was just going to ask you what the website, if people want to get a hold of you online to do anything.
My brother run the website, and then people will call me like, I talked to you today. Nah, you didn't
No,
talk to me.
it wasn't me. It was my brother. Yeah.
And then everybody think we look alike. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the website is ToledopeApparel.com. You get something for your kids, whatever. If you want like a tie-dye or something, come in the store and come holler at me personally because I do them. Okay. I don't just buy the tie-dyes and make them.
Yeah, you do them personally. Each one is authentic, made from you.
I touched it.
Awesome.
Any tie-dyes out there, I've touched it.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say in it. Like I said, if you got a dream, do it. I appreciate you. I'm on MudTalks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it.
We're
I love
talking
it.
mud. I want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
I appreciate you having me. You my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
always.
You know what I'm saying? And we just, this is beautiful, B.
I appreciate that, man. What you're doing is beautiful too. I think what we're all doing, like me, you, and I'll have more guests on here, on the same thing. Yeah. But the guests that I have, I feel are really authentic to what I'm doing, and I love what you're doing. What I'm doing, what I'm doing is all I'm doing. Okay.
It's not.
Thank you. But I want to spread what you're doing more than what I'm doing. I love what you're doing. I love it. I want more people to know about it. I want to spread that love. It's so authentic, man. That it's unbelievable. I love it. It's only up, and that's the way we're moving. I appreciate you coming on the show with me. Yes, I appreciate everybody for watching this. Yes, I appreciate everything that's going on. Sir. It's nothing but positive vibes going on here. Hey. Thank you, man. I appreciate everything, man. You guys have a good night, man.
Bye.